Hello, hello, hello. Pause it. Okay, going on. Good evening, good evening. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Doctors. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on YouTube, the best of the business. Got another chop up for y'all with the one and only New Bronx one, New York, brother Mace Taggart. This is a chop up. You're going to find out some things. So what we going to do, how he should be on his way right now. So if you hear me, brother Mace, you can come on right now. Let me read this out first. Come enjoy real conversation with the number one grinder, us as the righteous one individually. Let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We all we got. Whew, yeah, we all we got. Um, I'm gonna rant tonight. I'm gonna wait till brother Mace Taggart. I'm getting on the Jets. I know y'all don't hear me rant all that much, but you're gonna hear it tonight. I'm at the Miss House in Maryland, so we gonna get this going. But I'm gonna hit you up with this intro. Hold on for 1 second, please. All right, so I'm gonna hit you up with this intro. New York, stand up, be back. There you go. There goes the man of the hour, brother Mace Taggart. I'm at the Miss House in Maryland. We're gonna do this. Oh, a matter of fact, let me do this. Welcome to my channel, Honorary Doctors. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best case secrets on YouTube, the best of the business, one of the best case secrets. So we got brother Mace, two New York brothers gonna chop it up. Also, Mace gonna ask some questions too about me that believe that it's going down. So we're gonna bring the brother in, the one and only brother Mace Tiger. I don't got the sound there, but I said New York, stand up. Okay, brother.
What's up, man? I'm in a good mood right now.
Heck, man, you know New York. I got the people say, "Oh, you biased." Well, that's has to be New York. That fucked up. That's what I'm saying.
I feel you, man. What's going on, man? Good to. It's an honor to be here, bro. It really is.
Oh, thank you. It's an honor to have you, man. I told you.
Great to be here, man.
Told y'all, man. I'm gonna get brother Mace. I told you I'm gonna get brother Mace up, but he's a busy man. But thank you for being here now. Let me
Uh,
explain. This gonna be different tonight because there's a rant, and I'm gonna get it out. Brother Mace is gonna tell y'all why. Then Mace gonna say what he have to say. I'm gonna get my rant out, and then we gonna start the chop up.
I'll just say this. I know where you're going with this. That was one of the best defensive games I've ever seen in my life yesterday.
Hmm.
And for that game to end in a punt return was crushing to me to the Jets. I mean, uh, I think they'll recover, and I think they'll take it out on the Bears' backup quarterback this week. But I think moving forward, the Jets got to find a way to beat Belichick, man.
Yeah,
They really got to find a way to do that.
they had
Uh,
to.
and Zach Wilson, I don't know what the hell is his problem. Uh, I heard the kid, the rookie receiver, can't stand him. And they said, but Zach take him, doesn't care if they win or lose. He blames it on the defense, not him. So that's a problem looking forward. Looking forward. And I think if Zach don't get Zach together, there gonna be some good quarterbacks available, free agent wise.
And they would love to come to the Jets.
Yes, they would. Talent's there.
Talent's very there.
I know a lot of people don't believe it, but talent's there. They've had three great drafts in a row. I want to say what's up to Sheed and Miss Molina. Sorry, I came up a little late. I was taking my medicine
That's all right.
because the goddamn Timberwolf game wouldn't end. Finally did.
Yeah. Mhm.
Also, so everything's good. You could do your rant, family.
Coco Tina, thank you for coming. Miss Melina, thanks for coming. What Brother Mace has told y'all, everything is true. Your fucking Jets, man. Y'all got beat less than 10 points of 2 games. So it's not it doesn't mean it let me know that you could beat Zach Wilson. Damn it. They pay you all this money. Throw the goddamn ball. And that offensive coordinator,
Mike
this
LaFleur.
Mike LaFleur, this is not Green Bay. This is New York. This is that showtime. And doggone Zach Wilson, 2 years ago, you were very happy. Came up there, now you embrace the city and stuff like that. But you let that shiny shit get in the way. Fucking New York, we blue collar. We love stars to perform. Now, Mace just told me that the rookie wide receiver, give them the name, please, Brother Mace.
Eric Wilson.
Eric Wilson don't like you. That's a problem. You playing with these women.
Is that what he's doing? I'm serious. That's what he's doing.
It seems to me
Oh,
they whisper sweet nothing in your ear. You don't want to come to work. Then Matt LaFleur, I'm gonna get to you. Reverse, run and all that.
there's no Debo Samuels on that team.
No Devo Samuels.
He's playing tonight, right behind me.
I'm gonna get to the special teams.
Wow.
I'm gonna kill the special teams. But you know what? I can't even say nothing about the defense. I can't.
Super Bowl defense.
Thank you. I appreciate it. They have put the offense in great field position, and you still can't get it done. I don't want. Listen, if people say we don't worry about Bryce Hall with the Bryce Hall cannot be just that damn savior. You got damn wide receivers. Throw the goddamn ball. You got a tight end that played for the Super Bowl in the Super Bowl. Y'all don't want to lose him. Y'all don't want to use him. You got Robinson that you got from Jacksonville. Y'all don't even want to play him. What is y'all doing? When the defense, see, that's what y'all just fail to understand. When the defense keep on putting your great position, and then y'all go 3 out, then they gotta do it. They gotta stop a three again. They gotta stop a 3 and out again. They get tired. They need a break.
You sure do.
They need a break. Cause something's going to give. Then I hear some rumbling on the Jets. You know, the Jets do not like Zach. They don't even care about the offensive coordinator. We don't want no Aaron Rodgers stuff in here. Develop the quarterback so he could throw the ball. And let me say this, Zach Wilson can make any type of throw in the league. So let me put this out there. But I'm saying, Zach Wilson, leave the woman alone. Because you acting like Kyle Murray now. You don't like the playbook? Do they have to issue a notebook? Just as the Cardinals did?
Yeah.
Do they have to? I recommend it. You need a notebook to carry with you while you in the nightlife mess with the women? Huh? I thought you better than that. Y'all better get together. Because I'm telling you right now, if y'all don't get together, I am killing y'all. And people say, I never see the demographic rant like this. I've been ranting like this for a long time ago.
He
But
did
I
a
might have to get back doing it, huh?
he did
Yes,
a
brother.
he did a classic one the day of the draft.
Oh, yeah.
2021 up here. You missed it all.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to pull that up. Let people know.
I would, but man, not tonight. I'll do it for
No,
you.
no, 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 no. I ain't talking about tonight.
Okay.
No, ain't tonight. Matter of fact, you could tell them. Matter of fact, you could tell them why we doing the chop up in a few minutes. But now we gonna get to the goddamn special teams.
Oh yeah.
Are y'all Pop Warner or what? How you gonna let him at skeet down? So the special team coach, I want to know: are you hanging out with Zach Wilson and play with the women?
It pays to be a good guy like yours truly. You know that, a man who never fools around with women.
Right?
Pay me that type of money, my ass be indoors all day.
Yeah, I be indoors all day, and I be with the white baby. Hey, don't worry. I'll come home. I'm gonna hook you up. Don't worry, I got you. But maybe they never get him a play. Give him a notebook so he can go over the plays too with the with the players.
Uh, Coco Ina says Pop Warner, Little League.
Yes, you let him skate around there. It reminds me
Mhm.
of the Calgary Flames.
Jeez,
Anybody can score on them.
they're not that bad.
They close to that. Toward special teams. Maybe Kyrie could beat them, put in the football game. Who knows? You let them skate. How can you do that? And y'all just look? No care in the world? We play for playoff aspirations here. Brother Mace had told me. Brother Mace said, "Young man, if you beat the Patriots now, you gotta change the expectations." I said, Brother Mace, if they change the expectations, if they win, I would change the expectations on your channel. Did I say that, Brother Mace?
Yes, you did.
But I can't even do that. Cause you let Brother Mace down. Your mother.
Yeah.
At least the Giants. See, they lost. They lost to Houston. At least they fought.
No, they was totally blown out at home by the
Yeah,
Lions.
but they fought. The defense. Yeah, you can say it. But these Giants try. So wait, I ain't gonna get the Giants. We'll get back to the Jets. I can't even say Jet Jets. I can't say that. BUM. Bomb. 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 AB Media. Thanks for coming.
What's up, baby?
Let them walk down, and you let them walk. You had the game, and you fuck. I'm saying you. This is the time to stick it to Belichick, and y'all lost. And both of them. Let me tell you this: both of them games they lost by the Patriots. Y'all, it was close. It was less than 10 points. I don't know. I don't know what balls that you have, the Jets. I don't know what you have, but you need to search it and fucking win games. Okay? Or I'm gonna start. Or I'm gonna take off the Cardinals. Zach need a playbook. The coaches need a playbook. You need to go over. No, y'all need to see your families. No, you don't. Hold on, you hold on.
Hey, who else is in here? See what they're saying.
I ride die with Jets now. I'm not. I ain't a punk. You know. But your Jets, you be I don't know what it is. Wherever you have, you better search it. You better beat the next game, brother man, is with the Bears. Am I correct?
Yeah, with no Justin Fields, he's
With
gonna
no
be out.
Justin Fields, you better win that motherfucking game. I swear, I'm telling you, you better win it because other than that, I'm gonna kill you again.
Okay.
And I know people gonna say, "Oh, I never see the number one grinder like this," because I usually don't be like this. But I get down like this though. Yeah, y'all better
Yesterday
fucking win.
was this. Yesterday was this.
It's hard. It's more than heartbreaking, bro.
It's inexplainable how they let that
It's
man
that,
run
yeah, that's
84 yards.
unexplainable.
Inexplainable.
I had to sip on some Long Island iced tea that the miss got me. We went to the restaurant and everything. I think he's had to tell her to give me this. I'm telling you, Jess. I don't know. I don't know what balls you had. You better search them and carry them, and you better beat the hell out of the Bears,
Minnesota the week after
huh?
at Minnesota
And you better beat the brakes out of Minnesota. You
and
better
at
take a pitch
Buffalo.
out of Dallas. That's how you take care of the team. You better you. I'm telling you. You better. I don't know. You better do something. You better do, and that doggone special teams. I'm telling you like this. You better get that pot water brain out your ass and play. I gotta pray to God tonight because I'm sitting all night this and that. But y'all better pray. It's unexcusable.
It was inexcusable yesterday. That was a great game thrown away.
And then you know what? If we don't get to the playoffs, brother Mace, that could be the game right there.
I took both of them, both games,
Both Patriots games, right?
both games.
And these are games not those games was winnable.
They sure were. Matter of fact,
Both.
reality, you should have won both of those games.
We should have won one point from them games.
I'll say
And,
this: if you don't make the playoffs, you'll have a new quarterback next year. You will definitely have a new quarterback next year because the talent's there. You can't wait for him.
um AB me said, "Hey Coach lost to them in a couple of weeks ago. What do you think about tell about lost to who? They lost to the Jets. Oh, nice.
No, they ain't played the Jets. They
They
must
ain't
have.
played Jets.
Oh yeah, they got destroyed by New England. That's why they fired the coach.
Yeah, exactly. That they shouldn't get. They should fire the coach.
Yeah, they fired Frank Reich after
They
that New
fired Frank.
England
They
game.
should. They should did Frank right that. I'm being honest. They should. They should fire him. No. Well, hey,
The
we ain't.
best front seven I've seen in the Patriots in years.
Yeah,
I'm talking about in 20 years when they
and
won their
it.
first free Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, this year Mace had brought some up. The Jets is like I think you could say like maybe top five of defense,
Yeah,
maybe
they,
top
they
10,
got
top
they
five,
got they got
all
Super Bowl
categories.
they got Super Bowl talent on defense.
Yeah, and it's and you know what and what's so crazy about it? No, let me get this rant out. Fuck it. I fuck it. No, I gotta kill some more of the special teams. I wanna know which highway you let them run on. You supposed to stop them, go to overtime, take them out, and we be good. We can't call y'all the Big Apple. Y'all the Rotten Apple. Y'all bunch of brown rotten apples. Mess up again. I'm killing you every chance I get. And they
Lose
go.
this week, you're gonna have a problem. You lose this one, bro, at
Yo,
home.
it's gonna be a special, Mace. I'm being honest with you. If they win this one, I'm letting you know, brother Mace. I'm gonna fire you, and I'm gonna kill him again.
They
I'm gonna
got
kill him again.
they lose to the Bears. You could just call it a night, a season. That is a very easy win right there.
Easy win. I
What
don't
this
see no. I don't want to see no Pop Warner shit. I don't want to see it.
what this tells me about the kid. First of all, everyone says he is a spoiled rich kid.
He is
If you hear who his neighbors are, Wayne Gretzky,
right.
uh, who's the other one? Who's his neighbor? I know. Oh, John Elway is his neighbor.
Right.
He's a
Dude,
kid that has
he
money.
is
Always had
spoiled.
money.
Yeah, he a rich spoiled privileged kid.
He's another Johnny Manziel.
Right. New York is about grind.
Now about clubbing every night in
No,
Midtown.
no about no clubbing. See, you know what it is, brother Mace. See, people look New York as on the nice life, but this is the grind. This is grind. New York is
It is.
grind.
Sure is.
You ask any star in the past, they had to grind.
Facts.
And little boy, you're not grinding. Your little Jets, you're not grinding. I'm using the big boy Jets. Grown man, no, I'm using grown man Jets. I don't want to go back to this. Oh, these are the same old Jets because I know y'all ain't the same old Jets. But you better be, you better do the Minnesota and the Bears because I'm killing y'all. And
Rematch
I'm
with Buffalo in a couple of weeks too.
oh yeah, we gonna get Buffalo. You better get up. I'm telling you, you you better because you better you, don't play with me. All right, hold on, brother Mason. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's get that now. Let's get back. That's enough of that. Again, welcome to my channel. The Underrated Dog. It's yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best case secrets on YouTube. We got the chop up with the one and only Mace Taggart. Good evening again.
Good evening, family. Thank you for
Uh,
having me again.
you're welcome. Thank you. Let me get the rant out. Now, tell the people you from, bro.
I am from what you will all know across the world. I am from where hip hop and rap was born and lives, which is the Boogie Down Bronx, New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm just chilling here, recovering. From for kidney gone right, a kidney gone wrong, and now a kidney gone right again.
Mm,
Getting the transplant was brutal. The transplant was beautiful, but life afterwards has not been as easy as I thought it would.
mm.
So,
Yeah. And before I will ask you about your brothers and sisters, right? I know that you was near death a year ago. Am I correct?
yeah, around Christmas, yeah.
Around Christmas, right around Christmas, and me and brother Mace, and come to find out, tell the people how that experience has changed your life, and
Well, I think,
and the people who had reach out to you and stuff.
I think when I first announced about nearly 2 years ago that I was sick with kidney failure, a lot of people supported me, and I love those people forever. And I'll
Hmm.
tell you the truth, I was dying, like inside because of what I
Hmm.
was going through every day. And when I ran into the manosphere, it really lifted me up, lifted my spirits up, made me realize that I have a place to go to chill and relax,
Hmm.
get to meet other black folks, because to me that was the key, being around my own kind,
Hmm.
and I enjoy that. I'm very. I had to chop up with DS1 this afternoon on my platform, which was a
Yeah,
pleasure.
shout out to
And
She Stay Sleek TV, man. Shout out
yeah,
to
man. And
DS1 Ross.
I
That's
told
my
him,
that's brother. That's New York
yeah,
brother right there too.
yeah, I told him we was talking about that, and I told him, I said, bro, I believe in this being myself
Hmm.
and uh staying with who I am. And one thing I do not support, I know you love who you love, but goddamn, I mean, what I see with my own eyes with all culture. I had Cool Jen up there today, along with Fasting is Life. Shout out to both of them.
Yeah.
And I asked Cool Jen right up front, I said, do you believe the black community is burnt to a crisp? He said, it's been gone. But you, Grinded, what you think?
Can I take a sip of my Long Island iced tea in a few seconds? I answer this.
Yeah, take your time. Clippers up by 11. On
I say it like this. I've been talked about the community, and I always for the community. But I even had to say that we just a tribe. We's not even a tribe, bro.
Ari, then. Opinion.
You want to ask me? I believe I'm gonna say I believe we a family, but I be like, do I believe in black love? Yeah. Do I believe in families? Yeah, I do. But I believe there are certain people, certain ones in our people do fight the community. They fight for families, fight to be together. I know your stance on it, so we ain't gonna get into that. But I'm just saying that, yeah, we gonna get into that. But I could let me say about brother Mace, but he is happy for me that me and the missus together. So let me put that out there. He always asks about the miss, how you are doing everything. So let me put that out there. But I remember shout out to DS1 Ross. He told me a while back. He said, "Big bro, man, why you fight with the ones that don't respect you?" He said, "I know you out here, bro. I know you out here fighting, but why?" And I had to think about that, bro. I'm talking about personally. So when I get to right now, I just care for the ones that I roll with. Shout out to Day Boy Vader. Thanks for coming. That's what it is, bro. So I have to understand that me and the miss, we good. You know what I'm saying? You family, you good. The ones that I'm cool with, that got love for the number one grinder, I'm talking about inside the space and outside the space. That's it. The rest of y'all, hell with y'all. And I even talk, and I say it, and I mean it. Even the ones in the space. I mean it. You ain't got no love for the grind. And my family, underrated family, who cares? Hey, what's up, my home? What's it? That's my day one brother right there. Yeah, that's my day one right there. Shout out to you, man. He's one of the brothers that looked out for me too. Michael Johnson, what's good? What it do? Thanks for coming. Boxing, I'll be doing boxing real soon. But thanks for y'all to coming. See, this is part of my family. The family comes up. The underrated one. Let me get this out before the shout out to the underrated one family. Shout out to the LDBC family. That's that Lions Den boxing community. Also boxing community. Shout out to y'all. Thanks for y'all. I roll with them. And also hashtag TW T family, shout out to y'all and everything. But yeah, but that's the way it is, bro.
There you go, nephew. I'm gonna look out for you. That's the dad. And I'll just say this, you know, that community needs to be burnt to a crisp. Now, in my opinion, what will the new community be a decade from now? You'll see a lot of, I think, low income interracial couples will replace us as the new ghetto, the new hood, the new communities. See a lot of that. I think a lot of black men will either be wiped out or they'll go elsewhere, like other countries, to live their lives. I think that's about to explode.
And also, brother Mace, you can ask me just a chopper. Ask me questions.
No, I'm just saying, you can respond to what I'm saying. You
No, I
know,
want you. No, ask me just a chopper. Hey, literally, I want you to ask me questions too. So
oh, okay.
wherever it is, ask me questions. This a chopper. Don't worry, no worries. But um, so tell me the relationship between you and your father. Your father's no longer here, right?
No longer, no.
Okay.
Me and my father was great until the end.
Mm,
He didn't like the fact that I turned out the way I did. You know, being antisocial, staying to myself all the time.
hmm
He didn't like that at all.
Right.
But me and him got along excellently until he died. So,
Mm,
but your dad, you and your dad had a good relationship?
no, not really. But at the end, that's a good question, Mace. But at the end of the day, Mace, my father been gone for over 30 years. So
Oh, okay.
and so it was like there was turmoil between me. It was like, and I could say that the things that he showed me that comes in effect when I got older, and he was a man's man. Yo, shout out to Chief Stay Sleep. Shout out to you. We just mentioned you, brother. Keep up the good work. And so for me, I I would say that he was not a nurtured man. He was not that. He was a no filter man. You know what I mean, brother. He was no filter. So I
Yeah.
wish he could have came to my basketball game. I wish he could have came a few things. But he was a man's man, and but I think the sad thing about it, by thinking back, Mace, he passed away March 23rd, 1989. The last year and a half, it's like that's when we got close. And I was going on 23. I'm 56. I was a grown man, and we had this very serious talk. And I wish he was here to come out and see the man I become to be. But along the way, he gave me the tools to be a man, and I have to acknowledge that. You know what I mean? And he, you know, could have been better. Could have been better personally, yeah. But I didn't let it get in the way of my growth, because before he passed, he said, "Be better than me." And he said, "I wish I could do this," but I said, "Dad, I'm grown now." But my late mother had helped me. Like, you gotta, don't do it for him, but do it for you. But to look back, brother, makes to really to tell the truth. Even like it comes all fruition tonight that been born and raised in New York, and the days that we have to overcome. And she stay sleep to understand that, you know, New York is a place that makes you a man. There's different dynamics of New York that people fail to understand. It's a unique place. It can make you or break you as a black man.
Sure can. Facts.
So I have to say that out of respect, So and this you just got to keep on pushing.
Coolest thing about living here,
Hmm.
right now, York. What was the coolest thing for you, bro?
So shout out to you, dogs. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you, family.
Yeah, what was the coolest thing you liked about living here?
New
Living,
York.
living in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Oh man, Brooklyn. Man, that Mace, man, that we could be hours for that shit.
Hey, you told me to ask you questions, right?
I know. I think the one thing what I love about Brooklyn, it's a mystique of us as a people. We resilient people, and that goes throughout New York and stuff. But I love about Brooklyn because people say, yeah, Brooklyn hard and stuff. Yeah, it is. What I like about Brooklyn, of different neighborhoods. You know what I mean? And to me, Brooklyn always would have always Brooklyn to me always been an underdog. To me, we always had to prove ourselves, and so. But I met some beautiful people in Brooklyn that had my back. I miss I yo I love Brooklyn. Like my late mother said, I love my dirty old Brooklyn. I love my dirty old Brooklyn. What I don't care.
I feel you. You know, I feel you, bro. Yeah. When you told me Brooklyn wasn't the same anymore, I was shocked by that.
It wasn't, man. Mace, as you see the Bronx, if you would have been in Brooklyn, you would have. If you would have had my telephone number, you would have like, bro, we got to meet somewhere to talk about it. It is a cultural shock.
What they did, right?
It's a cultural shock, yes. And the way how they dismantled the black businesses,
Yeah, when you told me that, that really took me aback.
they really catering for other people.
They're hipsters.
Yeah, and the alphabet people.
Well,
And that's all I'm gonna say about it. Makes at the point. Mace, come on, don't let me hang it like Mace, say something.
what about the alphabet folks? Or
Yeah,
that is that
yeah.
whole situation? Oh, the alphabet folks are who they are. They're in trouble right now with what happened to that poor baby down in Cabo San Lucas. As far as the hipsters go,
Hmm.
as I like to call them, the replacements.
Hmm.
I hope New York turns into the wild, wild west where they'll just run out of here, bro.
Mm.
We know how scared they are.
Very scared.
They act like they know. They act like they own the damn place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do. They got the nerve to say, how you doing? Welcome to New York. No, I work on the way to kick your behind. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
You'll come to let me explain. You come the way me and Mace we talking about our family in New York. We built this.
Yeah.
And you gonna come and make believe that you like us. You don't like us.
Hells no. Them motherfuckers don't like us. Starts with the media. A
Right.
lot of them are not from New York, so
Yeah.
they love painting us as the bad people. Yet when other ethnic groups do crimes, which they've been running wild lately doing it,
Very well.
they just skip past it.
You know, it reminds what you just say that it just at the rant that I did a few minutes ago about the special teams. They just run through it, and they just run through it.
Yeah,
Brother, my brother Michael Johnson, shout out to you.
yeah. I gave him a shout out.
Cool J, shout out to you.
Yeah,
And
I
shout out to
sent him
Miss
the.
Melina. Shout out to Coco Tina. Coco Tina, don't you and Miss. I know you and the Miss is talking. Don't talk about me.
I'll
I
leave
feel
that
you.
alone. That alone.
Nah, but shout out to Coco Tina. She has been very supportive. But um, do you have any brothers and sisters?
My two older brothers passed years ago.
Okay.
Now the middle brother, because I'm the youngest, the middle one died of a horrible bicycling accident 34 years ago,
Mm.
and my other brother died of heart and kidney failure because he
Oh,
had a heart replacement
oh well.
18 years ago.
Oh well. Sorry to hear about that. You know, I noticed about brother Mace. Besides you, I'm gonna put it in a way that will show respect to you and your family. But let's talk about the relationship with you and your mother. I remember you telling me that, and I'm gonna show respect to you and your family. If you don't want to talk about it, it's cool. My thing is how the relationship with you and your mother now than before.
The same. The only difference is that how can I put this?
Mm-hmm.
That what I went through, what I've been through, I'm more at peace with myself.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when you've always been outcasted, I've always been outcasted.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you begin to change to a person that is very antisocial.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why that is you're so used to being alone.
Mm.
You know,
Wow.
you don't have friends really. You don't really get along with people.
Mm-hmm.
You just do you all the time.
Right.
It comes off as to many people very standoffish. I remember I was telling Auntie a couple of months ago, and I said to him that why do people don't like people who puts purpose over women? And he said that's not a good look. And I still don't understand what he meant by that. But um, to me, I think purpose over women lifestyle will cut a lot of this BS out that's going on in the space. Michael Johnson, nice to meet you, fam. It really will cut a lot of BS from the space. It really would. But a lot of guys, unfortunately, believe in the bullshit that they preach.
Mm-hmm.
So that's their sorry ass that these women don't waste their time with them. I mean, what boggles my mind was when I first came
Mm-hmm.
3.5 years ago,
Yeah.
it was a men's space, a black man's space. Now, uh, the like Sheep said earlier this evening, the women have taken it over completely.
It been took over. Let's deal with that. And let me put this out there too. Brother May do want to when we was like when I was on the panel with him when we was getting this um chopper together, Brother Mace did want to talk about this. So we gonna deal with this. This is doing the chop up. So I'm just letting you know right now. The conversation that we had, some of it you're gonna hear right now. So we had to deal with it, and then also Mace also let me know that he wants to really go in deep. So be surprised. Don't be surprised that Brother Mace is going to ask me questions about certain things too. I'm just letting you know the situation right now, so y'all won't not be in a tailspin. So we're gonna get back to the chopper right now. All right, go elaborate, Brother Mace, please.
Oh, about by the way, Michael Johnson. Yeah, this is the RE20. Yeah, Stevie Wonder mic. hmm Um, what I was just saying was about this being to yourself most of the time. Um, to me, if and I keep saying this, if you just don't talk to women at all, life will be so much better for you. You just have to understand. Thank you, Sheep. You just have to understand that there are consequences you pay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you a little bit about me. When I was, I'm gonna say about 6, 7 years ago, I used to fall a lot
Right.
outside.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was blind, I busted both my shoulders 'cause I couldn't see.
Mm.
I went 9 months without seeing, man.
Wow.
I used to get home. I used to close all the shades in the house
Mm-hmm.
and just lay in bed. Couldn't really open my eyes or anything.
Right.
Till they found out it was caused by migraine headaches.
Mm.
So I went a long time without seeing. And then when I got better, when I could see again, a week later, I busted my spleen.
Mm.
So things are uh, just, uh, those are the things you go through
Mm-hmm.
when you just stay on your purpose
Yeah.
and you don't really uh, want to befriend people.
Right.
I think one thing that is so real is the lack of trust among black men.
Mm-hmm.
And like Sheep says, that we need our own agency is absolutely correct.
Absolutely. I agree with that too.
And we got, it slips my mind as saying about we have to heal.
Before we build.
There you go. That is so true.
That's the he me. I remember he coined that years ago, and I was around when he coined it.
Yeah, he's
And
right
also,
about
so
that.
so shout out to you, she stay sleep. And I'm glad that you're here. Now, now, Mace, the next 30 minutes, are you willing to take questions from the chat?
Yeah, sure. I don't care.
Okay, 30. I'm gonna let you know right now. Between 25 minutes and 30 minutes, I'm gonna ask y'all to put the questions in, but not yet. Between 25 30 minutes from now, because I want to get more out, brother Mason. Also, you get more out of me now in this space, brother Mace. Right,
Yeah.
as we see, we like the we like. Hey, what's up, Jayhan? What's good? What's good? Shout out to the homie. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. She said, yeah, stay by, but please, thank you, brother. She stay sleep. Please stay by. And the other ones, it's gonna be good. As me, I'm gonna say me and you. As me and you, not being acknowledged, in real importance in this space as older brothers, right?
Yeah.
Why is so important that we have to be there for our younger brothers?
Why is it that important?
Why is so important?
Oh man. I think because, and for me, this is a hard question to ask, but I will answer it. I think it's important because we have to show them the right way to do things,
Hmm.
not dumb things.
Hmm.
Like a lot of them like to follow the crowd, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
And you can't do that because the crowd will lead you into the abyss, and no one's going to care about you
Hmm.
When you're behind bars, when you're bumming on the street, no one's gonna care about you. When you die, no one's gonna care. They're gonna say, "Oh, that was just a dumb Negro." You
Right.
have, I think, big part of it is you have to pull them by the hand and show them
Hmm.
the right way to do things. Especially if you live that way. If you didn't live that way, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
If you're living a lie, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
That is. But
Hmm.
if you've been through a lot, and I've been through a lot,
Yeah.
uh, I think this dealing with them the right way, and most importantly, they have to listen to you.
Hmm.
If they're not listening to you, then it's a waste of time.
Yeah. That's true. Well, you know what, brother Mace? I said for me, and of a mission chief stay sleep again. And we had these talks out throughout the year, so I want people to understand that, you know, Chief stay sleep. That's my brother. Just as you, my brother. That's my brother. If you mess with my brother, I will come after you. I want you to understand that in the space loud and clear. Just as Mace is my brother, just as Jay Hart is my brother, you come after them. You do not want this. You do not want it with the number one grinder. I'm not just saying it just to say that, but I have to put it out there. I protect my family. Okay? These are good brothers. They have their own way bring the truth that I feel that they should get more notice. But I protect my family. And I lead in an example. I don't have to let she stay asleep. No. He knows how I get down. And I had to let people know that tonight you are talking two brothers that we in the same age limit. That we do whatever we can to help our young brothers. But I'm gonna say some young knucklehead brothers. If you want our help, you gotta do the right thing. But the ones we gonna help, like Brother Chief say sleep, and the analysts right here, we don't mind helping them because they want to do the right thing. Because see, for me, it's all about helping. It's all about aiding. It's all about encouragement. The things that me and Mace has gone through, we gotta make sure to make it smoother for the young brothers that is coming up. Yes, they still gotta go through the thing. They still grown, but we gotta make it smoother for them and give them the tools so they can overcome some things. So the certain things we go through, we don't have to go through it. But the sad thing about it, in this damn space, your older brothers don't get it because you're chasing imaginary puss.
Yeah, it's a little deep, but you're right. It's sad, but it's true.
You're licking puss that you cannot get. You cash app puss that you cannot do. You are you. I can go on all night if I can, but we ain't gonna get in that.
You
But this
dropping chicks 500 a pop.
right.
I'm looking at you like you're the biggest loser, bro.
Now, brother Mace, am I lying when I told you that you and she stay asleep? You can vouch for that, and Jayhan, you can vouch for that too, and even sisters, you can vouch for that too. Do we see brothers dropping 500 a pop? Am I lying, brother Mace?
Nope. I seen it with my own eyes. Melanie King. They be dropping 500 spots on her, bro. Like it's nothing.
and they feel they get the licking, they dripping. They probably have a a bib and wipe themselves off, and they still dropping. And all that time, the women that had no dealings for them.
Exactly. That's the point I was gonna make next. Do these fools realize that these women don't give a damn about them? That's the one thing I try to say. And the sad part is, and I'm not gonna even lie about it, there's a lot of women I do get along with. But the difference with me is I'm not hitting them up in the back chat saying, "Can we hook up somewhere?"
Or they send them they man child pictures. I'm just being nice.
I look at them like, "Yo, is it that desperate for you?"
They they even empty out they bank.
Stupid. This shows you one thing. These guys really missed the boat, and I blame it on the mothers being overprotective. They didn't want their sons to be hanging out with Pookie and Ray Ray.
Right, she stays.
Yeah, I see what he said. Um,
I mean, it's true. You're right.
these
And then you know what? I mean to cut you off, brother Mace. Now you go ahead. I finished after you finish. Go ahead, go ahead.
no, it's true what he said, bro.
It cash app puss. And you know what the sad thing about it? It's not just the young man. It's brothers in our age group.
Well, I know they're the worst.
They're the ones that the people in this space worship.
What's up, Relentless? Glad you dropped by to say hello.
What's up, Relentless? Thank you.
Gave you a lot of praise earlier tonight on my channel, bro. Appreciate our chop up earlier today. Really did. It's good to see you. I love you, kid. Yeah, man. I mean, I just shake my head, bro.
But
I
but
really
but
do.
see, and then let me go more on the point of she stay sleep. Cash app puss. It's true. And then these are the same women, right? That are
Mm-hmm.
Jezebels talking behind your back as black men. Oh, she ain't talking about me. She talking about your. She talking about you, dummy.
There are chicks, I can tell you this right now. And guys be texting them and saying, why you don't text me? And these are the same guys. I mean, and these women are the same hoes that they got their Pookie and Ray Ray or their white boy or their Latino dude right next to them in the bed laughing at them.
Yo, shut up, Prince. Shout out to you. Welcome. But this is what I'm saying is this that it's not like me and Mace are trying to like, oh yeah, y'all think you know it all. We see what's going on. This is the thing that as me being a brother, older brother, I have to set the example. I have to care. I have to love for my younger brothers. I have to do the work. And we have to understand our generation have failed them. And so what happened was like brothers like me and you, we had to pick up the pieces and carry on. But how many brothers in our group, how many brothers in our age were willing to do that, brother Mace?
Not too many. That's
There
why
you go.
when
It's
you asked
me,
that
me and
question,
you.
you asked me a question, you caught me off guard because I'm one of those that with
Hmm.
me, it comes down to how do you appreciate it. If you're gonna be an asshole and
Right.
don't listen, still run with your so-called friends, then F you, you're gonna end up getting burnt.
Yeah.
Because like I always say, where are your friends when your so-called friends when you really need them?
Hmm.
I mean, that lesson what happened to that poor baby down in Cabo, that should teach everybody a lesson
Hmm.
that don't trust everyone. I mean, she paid for their rooms, their airfare, and look what they did to her.
Who's that again?
The young lady who was killed 2 weeks ago in
Yes.
Cabo, she
Right.
paid for their hotel. She paid for their airplane fare, and they still running around bragging on YouTube that it was her fault, like what happened to her. And a community who just sits there with their thumbs twisting.
And and go more on your point. And the sad thing about this though too, where's the sisterhood that you need to happen? And again, let me put this out there. Men check men, women check women. We put this out there, but now they want to blame it on the man.
Which doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make no sense.
It doesn't make sense to me at all. Because what these women are forgetting is that two of them were the two biggest one were he she's. So and it was the he she, not the dark skin, the lighter skin one
Hmm.
that they said choke slammed her, bro, and she lost it after that. She couldn't move, couldn't do nothing. Then the dark skin one kept beating her on her.
Mm.
And we see the video when she walks into the room, you can see the hate they had for her in each one of their faces.
And it's so funny, brother Mace.
You know, where's the sisterhood to protest this one?
And what's so funny, brother Mace? Go more on your point. Where's the sisterhood at? That's
Crickets.
that's a legit question, right?
Yep. Crickets.
Crickets. And so again, I know it's gonna be people you picking on the women. We stating facts here, but again, we gonna check men. And also, I do want to get in and talk about the get on your knee, suck off sips
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They're defending those people. Yeah, of course they are. Of course.
in this space too.
Yeah, and a bunch of losers.
I appreciate the comment, John said. I'm just glad to see brothers on screen without a face tattoo. Wait, Jay, yeah, you great. Yeah. Well, we supposed to take these people seriously.
Yeah, John Houdini, bro.
Yeah, how many's had them? We on our own, real people. I'm talking man got masculinity. We on our own. We
I
on our
agree with
own.
that.
We on our own. Only just a few of us. But see, I remember my late father told me this, brother Mace, and I want everybody to jump on this too. Can say, he said, when you real, there's a small crowd.
It's true.
When
That's
you
what
unreal, that's when you notice. I said, damn,
it's true.
it's true.
Well, look what happened to that poor baby.
Exactly.
Those people weren't her friends.
That was our
They
friend.
hated her guts.
Hmm.
So
Just,
so, so jealous of her success.
mhm. Just it's as like for me, right? As y'all know, I'm in a relationship with the Miss. I'm at the house in Maryland. She been very supportive. And there are people that are anti family, anti marriages, anti this and that. Now let me I'm gonna speak for Mace on this one. Mace feel what he feels. All right, he has a right to feel what he feels, but it doesn't mean that he's not anti. It just the point is when it's a time us as a people to get it right. Mace have his way to do things. I have my way to do things. But at the end of the day, I respect how he feels, and he respect how he feels. And again, like I said again, the Miss could tell you, he always asks about how's the Miss doing. The Miss fine. You tell my sister she's fine. Do you understand what I'm saying? You just I want you to understand the respect of two brothers from New York. Maybe have a different way how to live, but the number one common goal is fight five people. And that is the sad thing about in this space. We know the difference, but we don't want to fight. We don't want to be together.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Especially us as men. Y'all want to fight with fuck boys. Y'all love fuck boy. You know, I got it. Let me say. Let me. Yeah. I want to know your fuckboy. Y'all really? It seems like y'all really close. I want to know y'all really in the hotel, really talking. Are y'all going on dates? I really want to know. Are y'all really close in the face? I really want to know.
What are you talking about?
The fuck boys. They get it, yo. Oh God. Oh my goodness. I mean, like, it's not funny no more. I want to know: do you have balls, or you have a lining between, or you have a lining? It's disgusting that you want to see another man another black man masculinity wants to fail, but you deal with some toxic women and some toxic men want you to fail. But they supposed to be the gatekeeper. They supposed to be the ones supposed to talk about what's going on in this space. Hell no. You can elaborate. You can elaborate on that, brother Mace. You got it.
No, I'm just listening, man, to that point. You know, I just think again that I think a lot of men. Uh, well, let me put it this way: when I was a kid, I
Mm-hmm.
always wondered why they were friends of my mother,
Mm-hmm.
why they were going out with dudes. Wasn't my friend's father. Get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because my friends used to complain about the guy acting like he's the boss, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward to 2020, when I first had my channel, I used to be in the space, right? And I used to always hear about the cleanup man.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day, they explained to me what was the cleanup man. And I said, you got to be effing kidding me.
You, you high?
They're the guys who need female companionship so bad that
It's
they,
not.
I heard a story that this blew my mind earlier this year. I found out that when these losing simps get married to a lot of these women,
That,
they
that
cannot have
DC stuff is good. It's
they
not.
cannot have sex. I mean, the woman will not let the man have sex with her or
Mm-hmm.
sleep in the same bed.
Yeah.
Yet she's getting effed on by the guy that she brings in while that loser's laying on the couch. I mean, and dudes go for that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, man.
Yeah.
I,
That's
I
true.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it,
And
brother.
then let me tell you, and then you hear some stories that it was this woman saying that I don't want to deal with you, and they still fall for it, and they bring another. It was a guy was banging his wife in a staircase. I love I love you. You seen your wife get slammed by three men. They taking turns. I said you might as well buy a Metro card and get your slide on it. You get it too.
I'm gonna leave it alone, man.
I
That's enough.
say it. It's true.
This is one of the reasons why I just don't mess with women at all, man.
I mean, come on. But see, I can't really blame the women. I blame these simps. But again, these are the ones, right?
Yeah.
They give them a license to beat the talk. Get them the license to be speakers. The fuck out of here. No. Listen, I'm all about the grind. I'm all about helping Brother Mace. I'm all about helping Coco Tina. I'm all about helping Jay on the analyst. I'm all about helping She Stacy, Miss Melina. I'm a helper. But I'm a fucking warrior. I'm a world rider warrior. But if you're a dirty mother, if you're dirty, low down, I'm not helping you. Man or woman. I'm straight up. And then you the same way too, brother Mace. And I just want to let you know, I want y'all in a few minutes. I'm gonna post brother Mace. If you want to post your channel in the chat, you can too, brother Mace. No problem with that. I want you to go talk. He not just talk about sports, but he talk about other issues too. Also, he talk about his experience, and we need to take heed what he's saying because he been through a lot. I feel y'all can learn from brother Mace. I'm not just saying because that's my New York fam, but I learned a lot from Brother Mace. The perseverance, stand up being as a black man, even though that the family has counted him out and other people have counted him out. These are the examples that we have to we have to show example of. And I appreciate Brother Mace. Cause it's not easy when you Christmas and you on your dying bed, you don't know you're gonna make it or not. And he here right now, almost a year later, chop it up with me. And we need to appreciate the life what he had right now. And
Yeah,
we tonight we appreciate you, brother Mace.
I appreciate that. I do.
And so older brothers like us, you ain't gonna find no older brothers like us like this that willing to help. So some of these young brothers, you need to take heed to that. Now we ain't talking about she stay sleep, brother Jayhan. We ain't talking about that, but we here to help. We don't we wherever we have we give to y'all. We don't care. We don't care. And sometimes the message is going to be harsh. It is, but it's love. Cause you ain't gonna get it from these old fools up in here in this space. You're not gonna get it from them because they all about the money. They all about chasing that young tail. They all about talking about viewpoints that 30, 40 years that they have to understand. They had to make sure to connect from 30 years or 40 years into now.
Yeah,
To learn to advance. Why do you think me and Mace is still here right now? Because we willing to adopt. In life, it's all about to adopt to be better. And these old fogies is not willing to do that. Another 10 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all to put your questions down for Brother Mace. We're gonna ask some questions, but again, this is my channel is the Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best case secrets on YouTube. Yes, you are. I am chopping it up with Brother Mace on the Darkness Roundtable.
let me
And
ask
no,
you this.
yeah, go ahead, bro.
Um, when the brothers ran Harlem back in the 70s and 80s, they ran the drug game there.
Hmm.
Why they didn't put back in the communities there, while
In
the
Harlem,
Latinos put their resources back into their communities by opening up supermarkets and nightclubs
you mean in Harlem or in New York or just
in
Harlem?
in New York. Period. Yeah.
They greedy, and then you gotta understand Harlem want to keep the money to themselves. Brooklyn want to keep to themselves. Bronx want to keep to themselves. Queens want to get to themselves. I think that the only one who tried to do something, one of Nicky Barnes' right hand man, the one that messed with his wife, they let's just say, and Nicky Barnes, he a bitch ass nigga anyway. But anyway, that's the story. But and also let me say there's a Latinos. Now, I know some cool Latino brothers too, but at the same time they were always against the blacks anyway. Even like
Oh,
when they and so Latinos when they had drug when they was doing the drug game, they was hiring us. They wasn't really hiring the Puerto Ricans. So I know because I seen it. They never really had respect for us and everything. So, but that's another conversation that we gonna keep it like that. But that's how it was. Yeah, we wasn't together. We let money and greed and that pussy get in the way. And we fail to understand. And you're right. The Spanish they took around, they started buying shops, stuff like that. Because yeah, but at the same time though, when they was buying stores, it was in our community.
Of course, like Sheep says, everybody gets rich off black
All
resources
back resource, so we wasn't getting no money. The money was not recycling back in our
in the
community.
community. That was going to their
It
communities.
was going to their community, but the stores was in our community.
You want to know what's sad about that? A lot of our, let's just say, business people that used to be around,
Yeah.
excuse me, one of the reasons why, and it's the biggest reason of all, that they flamed out was because black people didn't support black businesses.
Hmm.
They think the anybody ice is better than ours,
Hmm.
and that's sad.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's true. Yeah, and so like Miss Melina, she always said, "Good job, brother Grinder," and I appreciate that. And Miss Melina, she's one of the few women besides Coco, Tina, and the Miss. Hey, we gotta protect. And I didn't mean to get off the subject and everything, but these are the women we gotta protect because they believe in the black man. They believe in our existence. But these fools don't talk about stuff like that because these fools are here. They want to talk about, look at this, man. Look what I do, man. And it gets to right now that, oh, so it gets to right now that what it's like this when it comes down to it. I always talk about the righteous and stuff. You know what I'm saying, brother Mace. It's just to me the ones who want to be who acted on righteousness despite we imperfect. We are the ones had to carry the load, man or woman, and it's just a few of us will to do it.
You know, it's funny. You just said what you said. I don't see too. I see very rarely do I see black women riding and dying with brothers. I don't see it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I mean, living here, you see
Yeah,
what you see, and I don't blame brothers for going elsewhere. I'm talking about leaving this country and coming back. I don't
yeah,
blame
I
them.
understand that. And go more on your point. I know people go like, y'all thought you were about family. The one grind. I am all about family, but this is the thing that, and I know some brothers gonna have problems saying this, but I don't care because y'all can't do nothing to me because y'all already been brought in anyway. But I'm gonna say this harshly. What brothers is saying to black women, some that we not getting what we need. And you got society back you up. And then also let me bring this point up. Goldman Sachs not too long ago had given black women $10 million for 10 years.
Oh, $10 billion.
10 I'm sorry, 10 billion. Stand to be corrected. $10 billion. What do
Yeah,
you
it's
think? What do you think? Let me cut you off. What do you think the black man is supposed to see that? No matter what age you are. And let me say this though, to I know brother May going like there are some good black women out here, but they not being shown. I'm with a good one. Do we go through our trials and tribulations? Yes. But she's with me. She knows what I go through and stuff. She support me. You hear what I'm saying? They are some. I get what you're saying, but majority of them, they are brothers is getting tired. So there are some brothers in here be saying like, "Oh, you just picking up and leave and stuff." And there are some women that are having, I forgot her name, but she's seen it herself. She's married, and she is saying to these black women, "You need to act up because our brothers is leaving. Where's the protection is going to be at?"
Like
And
I tell
she's
these,
married.
like I tell these women, tell Brian and Kyle to protect you. Julio and Juan.
Yeah.
Um, our good buddies Ahmed and Neil at the bodega, and of course, pretty boy Asians Bolo and Lee Lang. Let them protect them.
Yeah. And so it gets to that way. And so I said, for me, it's like, okay.
Best thing that ever happened to me in my life. Black women don't ever check for me. Bro.
Mm. And you know what? The sentiment that you say, you're not the only brother saying that. A whole lot is saying it. They are moving out. Let me tell people this, and I want you to collaborate on that, Brother Mace. A lot of them is leaving. And I know there going to be some brothers. It's going to feel a certain way when I say this and stuff. They should stay. They should work with the sisters. I understand that it depends on the situation, but I would say this though. Your older brothers say that these men need to stay, but where you're at and help these younger brothers,
And
and even women, even older women. When are y'all gonna stand up and say and tell these women what they doing is wrong? They're trying to help and trying to preserve the relationship between the black man and the black woman in this country.
I think black women, especially those who were born in the mid 1970s to the very early 21st century. So you're talking 2001, 2, 3, those years. Those women are already gone, bro. They already either got used up, had kids with Pookie and Ray Rays, or like I said, our enemies, Brian and Kyle and Ethan and the boys, to the point where, like
Mm,
I said, they are the guardians of white supremacy. And you can't do nothing about it. It is what it is because it's a white man's country.
mm,
Also, if you have common sense as a man, why do you want to deal with or work with people who look like you, talk like you to a degree, but yet hate you because you're a resemblance of them, and they also think the lowest of you as a human being, and that you've been conquered as a man. You don't want to deal with that.
mm.
You do not want to put up with that. Always give you an attitude,
Mm-hmm.
let you know that Julio Juan is better than you. Yet you're making 10 times more money than Julio Juan. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying.
So why would you want to work with that? I do not blame, but I'm gonna tell you something. That Austin Hellman, okay? They're making him the new hero. Please, how can he be a hero and he's working with Chad Sade and that Courtney whatever her name is? You gotta be kidding me. If I had, let me put it this way:
Mm-hmm.
as much as I love Mahogany and some of the women that come through the room, I couldn't work with them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is I have standards.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just think that it's too late, and who you really want to start a family with, if you're gonna still stick it out, if you're an older dude, I'm talking about in your late 30s.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a young dude, you're a young dude. Go for older women because they're gonna throw that ass at you. If you're an older
Yeah,
guy, if you're an older guy, you might as well start like a lot of dudes are beginning to do now. You got your shit, you got your money
mm-hmm.
flowing.
Hmm.
driving and pimping rides. You better
Yeah.
go on those college campuses and get you some young girl from there so you could train her and mold her to the way you want it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, don't be one of these guys who get suckered into culture.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I could tell you this: like my experience is different, with the miss and everything, and and then it's like when we had these talks about the women and the man and stuff, and she's very aware she's a mother, and for me, is that I see her perspective, but at the same time, she understands where I'm coming from. And for me, that despite me and the miss together, I do have a purpose. I still, at the end of the day, I am a black man, and I'm still going to fight for black man, you know, rights. That's who I am, and she embraced that. She said, "Yeah, you fight for the black man. Yeah, we need." And she even said we need to see more of that because while she's coming up, she didn't. She said, "I don't see enough."
You don't see it at all.
That's true. So when she see this, oh wow, and so you know, I said there are some women out there, but the media is not going to put them out there. They just not. Just like they not gonna put us out there either. They not. So within 5 minutes, y'all can start put your questions in. Within 5 minutes, y'all can put your questions in.
John the
And
analyst, what's up to him? Salute to him.
oh,
He's
salute,
right.
salute to 'em. Yeah.
And what he's saying is true.
Hmm.
Black man could possibly open up your books. IRS, it could be a possible 3 books are made.
Yeah.
A
And so
prodigy is not recognized early, or is recognized early, probably for the age of 17 or even earlier. That is facts, John.
hmm
Totally agree with that statement.
yeah. So
So,
yeah. So yeah. So that's the thing about that. For me, it's like it goes come back to us again that me and you, brother, make the sad thing about it, and maybe we don't like it. We have to pick up the pieces that other older brothers had dropped the ball, and we got to keep it pushing in your own way, and even in our own way. And but at the same time, by tonight, what we doing, we in solidarity with each other, and we got to keep it pushing because it got to come from us.
yeah, sad but true.
It is.
One thing that's sad about us,
Hmm.
it's too much hatred in the community.
Hmm.
But I think the tables have turned. I believe now more men hate the women now
Yeah.
than the other way around. I think the women said it in some ways because they were just too pissed off at the men. But I think the damage has been done, and black men really hate American, Caribbean, African black women. They just do.
You ain't listening to me.
So,
Oh,
does poverty breed hatred? Yes, it does. No doubt about that. Because to me, the most dangerous group of people, and they're your most racist group of people, is the formerly known as the middle class. Because those are the people who work hard every day. They have kids to support, family to feed. And something that Sheep said last week and Grinder said a few minutes ago, they put these foreigners put their businesses in our communities and they take that money and and have their kids go to the best colleges, all for our money. It's one of the reasons why uh, I always look at those guys sideways at bodegas, supermarkets. But when people had their opportunity to build businesses,
Hmm.
they didn't do it for one reason or another. And I forgot who was on tonight or who I was watching before I came up tonight through my platform when they said black people just won't speak up against anything
Hmm.
because they know that there's no backbone, unfortunately, and that is true. And
Hmm.
backbone is supposed to be us, black men. There's no black leaders, there's no black leadership. Everybody's in their own world. Everybody's either clicking or
Hmm.
they're to themselves, and there is a serious lack of trust among men.
Even we see it in the space.
Oh yeah, we definitely see it in the space. Too many clicks. You know who the clicks are.
Yeah, and they make it obvious too.
Yeah.
And so when they hear from, oh, you just jealous because we don't want to be down with your clique. You down with the devil's clique. See, you want to be the yes, sir.
Like my man said, and this was about Kyrie,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, when that group of people say to jump, they say, how high do you want me to go?
Right. And Kyrie, I think one of them home things was tonight or last night, I don't know. He even went out and apologized. And I remember she said, see, he told me it still wasn't enough.
No, he just gave $65,000 to the young lady's family who was killed in Cabo, and the media treated that like
Yeah.
nigga just doing that because he got it. See, I
Oh,
think a major problem is the images that television shows.
yeah.
That has done a major damage to our community. It's like someone said the other day that most black folks rather let the white man lead them to hell than a black man get them out of the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
What they don't realize is the white man hate you, hates all of us. They're not our friends. It carries youth work against him. Lack of American knowledge. Um, yeah, when he said things like he said about the moon being not round but flat, dinosaurs never existed. Yeah, when he said those type of comments, that really because certain people always held that against him. See, the problem with Kyrie Irving is he thinks he's the smartest individual in the world, and no one can tell him anything. And he doesn't real and like in a sport like the NBA, you're dealing with basketball players. You may be able to get away with that, but there are guys who are going to hold you accountable. I mean, look at the NBA Players Union. They didn't come to his aid.
Yeah.
They didn't come to his aid. Excuse me, but they didn't come to his aid. So,
Yeah. I think what it is though too that when the NBA was coming, you know what I'm saying. When the man was playing NBA, it was a two family household. When I told him it was parents there, so it was balance. No knocking of the mothers, no knock of the fathers. But there was an imbalance because they had one parent household. There's no help of to make it balance. So when you deal with any social content what's going on, you're just going to get it one way, and they feel that one way is the better instead of think of two. So we dealing with a lot of men that plays the NBA for the last 30 years or even 40 years. They don't know what it's like being a man, period.
I would agree with that.
That's
I
what
would agree.
they make certain decisions. That's why anything that's going on, look what happened. Look what happened to Jalen Rose. He had to apologize. He wasn't really close to his father. But picture if you put Chris Webber in that situation. That's not gonna happen because he was raised by two family household. And I'm not saying raising by one parent that you're not gonna be successful because you are. So I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about the balance.
Was it the obligation of the elder to teach Kyrie, like his grandfather, his uncle? He does have a father in his life. Or is it all bells and whistles when you get money? All bells and whistles when you get money.
When you get money. But he do have a father though.
Yeah, that's what he asked. But it's definitely all bells and whistles when you get the type of money he makes.
And let's be honest here, ain't that many black men in the past, even right now, that are blowing whistles in the NBA. Let's deal with the NBA right now. It's hardly no black assistants and black coaches in the NBA. Look what they doing right now. Like Brother Mace brought a violent point 2 years ago. Matter of fact, last year when he was talking about how what the demographics of the NBA is. They not our skin color like me and Brother Mace is. They lighter.
Much lighter. And also, like the Brooklyn Nets is your poster child of
Hmm.
uh what we're talking about. Look at their fans, right? The ones who sit in the best seats
Hmm.
that the cameras pan on. Most of them are light skinned swirlers, divestors, and who they're sitting next to. A black guy, excuse me, a white boy, an Asian guy, a Middle Eastern guy.
Hmm.
And that comes from the workplace. Remember, they get those tickets from the company, the corporations they work for.
Hmm.
And that's what makes up that audience.
Hmm.
It's a lot of divestors and swirlers.
Yeah.
And they make money. It's not like they're the ones that are ugly who's behind the avatar. I mean, the real swirlers, the real divestors, they make a lot of money. So, know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. And so I just put the question. I just put a questions chat. So if anybody want to ask questions, you can. We're gonna keep it going. Um. Now, Brother Mace, that we talking about. Tell the people about your channel while we continue. Tell the people about your channel, please.
Well, my channel is basically an all sports channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to talk about everything in sports, not just let's say Kyrie and LeBron and Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson. I
Mm-hmm.
go in a regular direction. My
Mm-hmm.
room is more like it's like a sports bar setting where you could
Mm-hmm.
just sit there and chill and
Mm-hmm.
just talk sports all night. You know, it's that type of platform.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's chilling. We're all just talking and enjoying what we're talking about.
Okay. Coco T said, "Do you have a favorite sport?" Great question.
Football, no question. NFL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go on. Y'all can ask some questions. Um, so I got a question for you, brother Base. Right?
Yeah, good.
What is the future of the NBA for the black man? And I'm talking about the coaching first, and then the players.
I think within the next decade, so you're talking 10 years from now,
Yeah.
I think you'll get more European coaches in here
Mm.
because they could relate better with the Euro crowd. You're gonna
Mm.
get more organizations the way the Toronto Raptors run their organization.
Mm. So it's safe to say that's why the NFL had put games outside the country.
Yeah, because they're trying to catch up to the NBA globally.
Hmm.
I mean, the game in Germany was ridiculous. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But I do agree with what a lot of people are saying because it's, they'll get a team in Mexico City
Mm.
before they get a team overseas.
Or they get a team in S- Seattle. I'm gonna tell you, I would like the NHL. I mean, I would like the No, I'm calling the NBA now. I would like the NBA put a team back. I want to see Seattle SuperSonics again. I do. What do
Well,
you think about it?
they're talking Seattle and Vegas. And if
Mm.
Vegas gets the team, LeBron's going to be the majority owner of it.
Oh, LeBron. Mm. Um, 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 Kiss the ring, LeBron. Right?
That's him.
Okay. When I talk about kiss the ring, that's not really I'm talking. Brother Mace definitely know what I'm talking about, but I gonna be nice tonight.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Hmm. So yeah, but I want Seattle to get a team in there because that was a people don't understand. You know, Seattle was they had good teams coming up though. You know what I'm saying in the past,
They were, especially in the 70s.
especially in the '70s. They won a world championship with Lenny Wilkins.
I remember that. The
Master,
NBA is going to be looking like Instagram with light skinned niggas twerking. I don't know about twerking, but they're already in the NBA like that.
hey, you never know that. Yeah, you see, hey, you got them loose boys out there. They wearing panties out there. You don't see them twerking.
I'm going to leave that alone. I'm wearing a
Okay,
pool jersey to Nigeria just to see what happens. Okay.
huh? I
I'm
could
just
say,
reading what John is saying,
good luck. You mean the same Jordan Poole got punched in the face and
which is
beat?
the reason why I think the Warriors are playing as bad as they are. They never wanted that video to get out, and once it did, mm,
Yeah, and not one everybody did not. I don't think that nobody didn't come to Jordan Poole's
defense.
defense.
I think it's. I know Mr. Miami gets a kick out of it, but I think the night when they got their rings, that was a telling scene when the owner kept hugging Draymond and telling him how much he loves him and everything, and then they showed Steve Kerr's face how disgusted he was.
Yeah, go more on that, please, cause I forgot. I want to ask you about it, but it slipped my mind. Tell people more about that, please.
Well, they got their rings opening night, and the owner, went crazy over Curry, went crazy over Clay Thompson, Allen Wiggins. But the one guy he really went nuts for was Draymond Green. And to me, that was a telling statement by the owner.
Mm,
I think if there was any other owner owning that team, he would have been traded or cut after that incident. And Poole, That is gonna make him look like a punk for the rest of his career.
Hmm. And why you said we know what make us a punk, but explain to people why that's gonna make us
Because
a
when someone punches you like that and you don't fight back and nobody has your back, that kind of says something about you.
punk. Hmm. Mm. Yeah, it's true. Cause the way I look at it, he took your masculinity. You let him, you see, you let him come up there and rock you, and you ain't did nothing about it.
That's a telling sign, man. But you know also that says about Jordan Poole? Yeah, he's a good kid. He was raised well.
Yeah, but on the opposite side though, that still costs him no too. You supposed to fight. As a man, you supposed it has to be a certain time you have to fight back though. And Trayvon Green knew who he picked on. He never pulled out nobody else on them. He never pulled that on nobody else. So it
I
had
think
to be a personal vendetta against
yeah,
John
because
Brown.
he was getting the money Draymond wanted. That's the reason why Draymond did it. It was like one of those like Draymond said, "I don't like this light skinned nigga. I'm gonna let this nigga know who's boss," and that's when it happened.
Yeah,
And he's right. Can't fight back when you stomp them. That's true, John.
that's true.
Wear a Kyrie Irving jersey to Tel Aviv.
I ain't great. I ain't mess with Jay. Facebook user said sure does. Yeah, but but I say this though that that episode is never gonna leave, and I think the Warriors. I think that with Steve Kerr. I don't know what's the future gonna be of a Golden State, but I think Brother Mace could tell us more about it. But I'm saying what I'm seeing, Draymond Green, I don't think he could play on that team for long.
Yeah,
They could try.
Draymond be gone after this year.
They have to get him on, and then I think Jordan Poole will be gone.
I don't think Poole's ever gonna get over that
You know.
because the whole world saw it.
Yeah.
It was one thing if the cameras hit it, he'll live with it and move on. But because the cameras saw everything, picked up on everything, he's looked upon as the ultimate punk. He, that's why he's not playing the way he was last year anymore.
Mhm.
Draymond took his manhood out of him.
Mhm. And I think that anybody that wants to trade him, they gonna look at him and say, "Man, yo, what makes you think you gonna fight for us? You can't even stand for yourself."
That's
And
the
I,
point. Yeah,
and I know the parents they gonna like. I know they gonna listen. I know they gonna hear what we talk about there, but that's true.
it's true. Yeah, yeah,
As
that
a
is.
man, there has to be a certain part of your life you gotta stand up for yourself.
I agree.
That's part of our nature.
Sad, isn't it? You know the sad part is, did you see what happened this weekend with the baseball player?
No, I heard about it. Tell us more about
Same thing happened to the baseball player. He hit his third home run of the game. So he's circling the bases. This happened in Venezuela.
it. Mhm.
The shortstop ran all the way over and punched him in the face and started beating him down on the ground.
Mm. And he didn't get up to defend himself.
No,
So Sixer said he probably see what Drayvon did. He said maybe I could do the same thing.
I guess so. It was terrible what happened, man.
Mm,
Guy was running around, crowd celebration, celebrating. Third home run of the game, and he was just rounded first base, and the guy sucker punched him.
there's no more sportsmanship in sports. Do you
Oh,
agree
I've
with
been saw that guy, and it was because of Pat Riley.
that? Mm,
The no pickup rule, knock him on his ass, don't help him up. Yep, Pat Riley started that shit with the Knicks.
hmm.
I remember when trash talk used to be big in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
That faded out.
No, and you know what's so crazy about it? I was playing. I'm gonna tell you how bad I play. It's PlayStation 5, right? And
Yeah.
you know, whatever team wins, right? Usually, you know, they agree each other. You know, they have it like Brother Mace. They had the other team want to take pictures. Some losing players, they want to take pictures with the winning team. Get the fuck out of here. They haven't. I'm serious. Go to play. Go, yeah, if y'all got Matt in 2022, Matt, you see it. I'm like, you had to be kidding me. I'm losing. I don't want. I don't want to take no picture with you. Yeah, 3 home runs is a good night. Yeah, but we dealing with men don't have masculinity.
Yep. I mean, I was telling my nephew this a while back. I told him back when we were young, we had fun. We used to call it snapping on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Today, you try and do that, someone's gonna go get a gun and kill you.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It really is, man.
You know what? It goes to show that they cannot control their emotions, man. And but at the same time, the media says okay, it's not okay when
No,
a
it's
man
not.
act like this. No, it's not.
I agree. It's not okay. Terrible. Yeah, free home runs is a good night.
It's a shame.
Draymond
Yes,
doesn't necessarily look
Facebook
good
use
with
it
other.
is a shame. It is.
Can't fight. Yeah.
And these
John,
and
John, the analyst, is doing some good questions.
yeah, he is. So no, he don't. And so if Facebook you say it's a shame, it is a shame. And we talking about punks. These are punks.
I mean, I remember the days when a player, it's his rare, hit three home runs in the game. Everybody's applauding.
Yeah,
I mean,
He's the talk of the town.
now he's going to be talking to town because he got beat down.
Yeah, and especially he don't defend himself.
Sad.
And also, how about he defend himself, and the team is not taking up for you.
I think with pool that happened with the baseball player, the benches cleared. Everybody was fighting.
Mm.
And
Do
here's
you?
the sad part: none of these players were major leaguers.
Mm.
That guy who did the punch out,
Mm-hmm.
maybe he had a chance to make it. Now he'll never play Major League Baseball.
No.
And he's tainted too. Terrible.
Yeah. No, look, no. You like to punch people out, but that was a mistake. Oh no. I guess you're gonna be a minor leaguer for the rest of your life.
Yeah, playing in the Caribbean. I watch baseball for the benches to clear. I need help. Crazy.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. So we gonna what we gonna do? A good hockey fight. We're gonna be here for a few more minutes because we're gonna get Brother Mace out here. There's no more questions, and there's no more questions. We're gonna close this out. We're gonna been over 2 hours. And any questions, Mace, you want to ask me right now, be greatly appreciated. You know. I'm right here, brother. I'm right here. Right here. I'm right here. Glad you're still here, bro. Glad you're still here. Again, welcome to my channel, the Underrated Doctors. Yours truly, the Underrated One. Yours truly, number one grinder. We with the brother Mace Taggart. We doing a chop up with him. Yeah, good to see Mace too. Yeah, you talk to somebody, talk to somebody. Everything all right, bro?
Everything's all right. Sometimes I would like to send her home for the holiday, but she has to stay here for
Oh,
3 days. God, man.
yeah.
God.
Jay,
Anyway, you were saying about the baseball fight?
yeah, the
It's
baseball.
good to see you too, John. Thank you, family. It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. I would say that yeah, he's not gonna be in the major leagues. No,
No, you'll never make.
he's not
He
gonna
blew
make.
it.
He
And
blew it. Yeah,
and John, I'd rather see a good hockey fight myself.
yeah.
Baseball brawls are too many people.
Now, I do. You can ask me any question you want before we leave, Mace. I want you to do that. But
Well,
I
let me
want.
ask you this. Let me
Go
ask you
ahead. Go
this.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, do you I asked this to DS1 today, and he believes in the year 20 by the year 2032, black men will have enough therapy training that yeah, rest in peace, Mike Bossy. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh,
you read
where
about
he
that?
when he passed?
About I think this spring. He died the same day Guy Lafleur died,
Oh man, yeah,
back
Mike
in
Boss,
April.
the great, very underrated star.
Yes, he was one of the great all-time great boys.
Hmm.
Um, and now my mind slipped. I was gonna ask you. Oh,
Right.
yeah, he said DS1 believes that black women will come back to black men a decade because black men will get the mental help that they need. And I didn't say nothing. It's okay. I was taken aback by it. To me, I don't see that happening. I also think that those who leave, I'm talking about black men, African American men in particular,
Hmm.
those that leave for better postures, of course, the country will never let them back in. But I think what's going to end up happening with our culture is a lot of men will leave, find happiness elsewhere. The men who will stay, I feel sorry for them. it's gonna be hell on earth for them because like and me and Grinder talked about this. I mean, excuse me, me and DS1 talked about this. Black men in this country don't know what the hell is about to happen, man. Who Gent thinks it's going to set off next year? I think it'll be the year after. But what we're saying is they already, bro. You're not going to believe this. They have a lot of these cities around the country have recruited like white supremacists. I heard in Atlanta they got a lot of Latino like immigrant cops now that they train. They're getting as much police force and like guys like who's that clown Zinneman?
Mm-hmm.
They're getting a lot enough of those guys recruiting to take us out, bro. And I've always said this. This is what happens when you do not have your women on your side and your enemies are effing on them 24/7. You lose because I will say this is my opinion. I would say about a good 80, 85% of black women hate black men so much that they're glad that they have gone to the other side. Would you agree with that?
Mm, well, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, I see it every day here, bro.
Mm.
Especially when the weather's good. You go to Midtown
Oh yeah,
around,
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, you go down to Midtown, you see it, bro. And I also think, and I hate to say what I'm about to say, but I think this is a big, big problem. I've always said this black men do not fight back. And that's another reason why black women have left black men. Like black men are looked at as the punks of the planet, especially in this country. That we
Oh,
can kill it,
definitely.
that we can kill each other, but we won't fight our enemies.
I agree with that.
And on the other side, I think women having kids early has turned away good men. And also, again, goes back to images. What they see these women do with our enemies have also, but black men is too scared to say that. They won't say that. They keep that to themselves. But it kills black men that their women are, I'm gonna say it, the hoes, bitches, concubines, and side pieces. And a lot of black women love playing those roles. Can't work. And if you're a guy like myself and you have common sense, and I'm a lot older now, I don't even think about relationships or getting married, bro. That shit is way past me by. You know, I just gotta focus on me and move on. And that's what I've done.
Hmm. Yeah, actual, and also too that But I'm gonna tell you this though. It's gonna shock you though.
Okay.
I think the grannies.
Oh, the grandma women.
I'm dead honest. I think the grannies. It's not gonna be take. I think the younger men. They're gonna take them seriously. They're gonna have relationships with them. I'm talking about useful relationships. Cause they say, listen, I'm going to the gym. I'm looking good. I cook your meal. I'm behind you every step of the way. I can give you the keys to get your vision up. All right. Arms want you to love me and protect me. And you know what the grannies is? They let them know, look, I believe in you. I know people say, oh yeah, I'm just using you to get your money. No, but I stay with you. And I believe the next 15 years that you're gonna see a paradigm that's gonna happen.
which
That
means
that means you're gonna see some black women, like these black women, like the same age, the men,
yeah.
the black women same age, they're not looking at them because they're not taking care of them. The grannies is gonna step up. They said, "Look at this. You come home to this, right? You can see anytime you want. You got it."
And I'm gonna combat that. I'm gonna push back against this. They're gonna probably get the losers like the Pookie and Ray Rays of 10 years from now, 15 years from now. The guys who are doing something with themselves, who are right now 22, 23 years old, they don't talk to black women anyway. Those guys gonna be gone. I mean, what Austin Hellerman has done for the young black man. Remember, he's 6'3", 224 pounds, and he's 23 years old with plenty with money. And that's why those two bitches, what's their name, Chaz Sade and that Courtney, that's why
Mhm.
they fuck with him. If he was just a regular dweeb, 23-year-old dude, you think they would fuck with this guy?
No, they don't. But but
Yeah.
but I'm gonna back, and push back with you, brother Beast. You know why I say that? Because there's gonna be some women gonna say, "Oh yeah, you just doing that," but they're not getting themselves together. And them grannies ain't gonna want them older men because them older men ain't gonna do shit. Their shit ain't gonna work. So
I think the older dudes are gonna be long gone, bro. I think guys who are right now in their early 40s, they'll be having fun somewhere else once they leave this place. I think this place is gonna, bro. This country is going to be a war zone for black men, bro. You ain't gonna have time. If you're in your 20s right now and you're a wimp, you're a simp, and you're working for white America, because those are the guys they're gonna really pick on. They're gonna set those niggas up at the workplace. And you a guy like that, or you a Pookie and Ray Ray, oh, they come and take your ass out. Thank you, family.
I'm just saying.
Puppy nuts.
I was probably not. I, I done been say hard.
Oh man,
No respect, but
what you say would probably be true because here's the problem with the woman you talking about. Maybe the guys who have money don't want to fuck with them. I mean, I'll use me for example. You think I'm gonna fuck with some grandma hoe? Or as hard as I worked? And remember, these are the same type of hoes in my life that never wanted me and never treated me nicely. You think I'm gonna date some 50 something now or some 40 something?
you're right. But I would say this, brother Mace, though too. I'm gonna say this. You're right. But I'm gonna say this though too. The majority of the modern women today, they do not clean and cook. Grandma is going to the. I've seen it. Grandma is going to the gym and work it out. She have experience. She's looking around. Saying, "Oh, you just messing him because you can get. Oh no, I'm not.
I'm gonna push back in a second. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's gonna be a paradigm or stuff like that, but you're gonna see some examples. I'm just saying.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Got it.
Will the black women media support that? Or are they still gonna be chasing Brad and Chad and
They
Ahmed?
definitely ain't gonna support it. But this is what I'm
Okay.
saying. They're
I'm
not gonna.
glad you said that.
They're not gonna support. But I'll tell you this though.
Yeah.
Granny, just be honest, ho. Granny is working out. Granny is talking to these men. Granny said, "Look, I know I'm old and everything. I'm working out. I see you working out. I'm saying like this. I'm eating good. I'm gonna eat the same food. What does she do? She take you out. She trying to kill you. She wants you to eat this. She wants you to eat that. I'm being healthy and stuff like that. How does this feel? Uh huh. I'm saying I'm not saying it's a paradigm, but you're going to see some, and these black women is not going to like it, and then it's going to be the media. But you know what happened? You know how the media works. But they could go with you, they go against you. But then it's going to be some men, gonna be some brothers will be looking like, hey,
And let me ask you this. I'm gonna push back some more. Mace got me. You damn right. I need her to have a pleasant disposition. Disposition. Mace got me. You damn right I did. I'm gonna get you some more right now.
uh huh.
Who do you think that same woman's gonna go for? Let's be real. The Latino dude, the white boy, or the Asian dude that looks good, or the black man who she thinks she can take care of, but that black man can't bring the resources that those other dudes can.
You talking about the granny?
Yeah, the granny, yeah. She's working out the gym. She sees the Dominican guy buff. She sees the white boy, good looking white boy buff, the
Oh
Asian guy.
wait. I'm not talking about the ones that want to be cool. 'Cause I'm talking about the ones that hardly nobody don't want, but she's working out.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. I agree with that. Not the probably not the black guy. That's where I'm going with
That's
it.
right. I understand that, but look, hear what I'm saying. Like I said, it's gonna be some examples. I'm not talking about it. It's gonna be that one. Oh, she's ugly, but she's working out. Then all of a sudden, she started looking like, That's the ones I'm talking about. We ain't talking about the ones that go, no. Okay, they lost. We ain't talking about them. They all about. I'm talking about that one that they call the one that ugly duckling, and then she gonna be working out, and then she gonna know about her true self, and she gonna know. So she gonna know the situation. She gonna see the media, and she gonna go. Listen, you see me working out. I see they gonna go and say, listen. I know they don't want you, but I want you. And I think we could work things out together. We could do certain things. I'm not saying this will be a movement. I'm just saying it will not surprise me in the near future you will see something like that. That's all.
N-
Just something.
Now you make a little bit more. Now you're making a bit more clarity of it. Okay, I see where you're coming from now. Yeah, the black dude would probably take that one. Yeah, the young dude when that time happens in
Yeah.
he or she life, they would probably take that.
And then it's gonna be saying like, whoa. But the black one is not gonna accept that. Of course. And even some black men ain't gonna accept that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
I
that's
know a lot of brothers ain't gonna accept that. They'll probably be gone, bro. Like I keep saying.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
Claire Huxtable might check for me.
I
Okay. Nah, because I told the story last year that back in 2020, my nephew's friends came over for Christmas. And half of them, now the number's up to nine. There were 12 of them. Now nine of them live overseas. And they said the number one reason why they left because they was tired of the white man standing on their necks. That was the main reason why they left. But number two, they said they don't have to deal with American black women anymore.
yeah.
And
Mm,
those guys are living the dream. They're all in the tech business.
yeah.
All right, then let me go deep with you with this. You too, John. You can put your answer in the chat.
Uh,
You think black men that leave, you think they're running away? Or you don't blame them for leaving?
to go out to limb?
Yeah,
No, I don't think they're running. I probably thought about it maybe years ago, but they're not running.
interesting.
I think that there legit reasons. As an older man, there are legit reasons that they happen, but as you know, they're gonna play on it and talk about, oh, they just running from a black woman. They don't know how to deal with a black woman. But I think that at the same time, we gotta look at the bigger picture. And I know there are brothers in here. Oh, they going, um, because they prostitutes and stuff like that. But as you know, the late great Charles Tyler, he actually shown that there are women out here out there in Brazil and other places. I'm not saying all places, but there are some places. They identify the black man struggle and they know what's going on. And I'm just saying some. And so there are women. I know a few myself personally. They say, hey, she treat me with respect. Wherever I want. And I said, it's not like I'm taking advantage of her. We go out together. She into Africa. She into stuff like that. JT, I ain't coming back. And he was in my age group. He in our age group, and this is like about maybe 10 years ago, about 12. I said about 12 years ago. As I was in New York, I said, listen, I said, look, she helped me to get my business. On she should just love me and care for me. I'm not saying other women in this country don't do it because they do it, but that's very suddenly you hear that.
Oh
But I
man.
in the media, but there are brothers that came to me. I go visit my family. I ain't come back. I tried. There's something I tried. I tried. I went to change myself. I went to do better and stuff and get myself together. But it started up and they go over there and they just go to have a good time. And it'd be these women like, yeah, when you gonna come back? We having fun and everything. And sometimes that fun that turned into something special. And brothers is weighing their options like,
I think a lot of black men are beginning to realize now there's no hope. And I'm gonna say it again. When your women fall into the hands of all your enemies, you're fucked. But a lot of these guys don't want to talk about that though. They're too
that's what I'm
scared.
saying. I think what it is in this space, people, despite, as like I said, I'm with the miss. I'm happy. You hear what I'm saying? So I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there are brothers that are leaving because of the situation. I think that we gotta have these conversations. And I think that there are some brothers that they're near minded. They hear certain things, but they always hear the worst things of what's going on in the overseas instead of like they are some good examples. They are brothers had found lasting relationships. And even they are African descent. And I think that we should talk about it despite, how we really feel about it and everything. I think that the thing about this though too, there are some black men, just like some you know, do I look at the bigger picture? I do. Do you ask Brother Mace or ask me? I do look at the bigger picture and everything. Now, I said for me, I'm different. I'm still going to fight for our people on this side. That's how I'm built on everything. But it doesn't take in away our brothers and sisters in overseas too. But they are, I look at they say if they African descent, right? Say yeah, okay then. That's what I look at. So
Get a lot of that in Brazil. That's why a lot of brothers run down there.
so I know that's a delicate conversation to have, but we better have that, and we have to understand that
I think the bottom line is this. I think black women should just come out and be brave about it, and just send a message to black men. We hate you, we don't want you. We'd rather be with with the majority, not the minority. And I think that will solve everything.
okay. JR asked that, do you really do you? I mean, I really do like black women. It's natural, but I won't settle for loud mouth of any culture.
Let me
Nah.
answer the one he said before
Okay.
about black men not running away. I think in some ways they are. I think sometimes when I agree why they're doing it, but I think the look is a bad look because in one way, I think it works both ways. It's a bad look in one way and it's a good look in the other. The good look is you're looking out for you.
For your interest, right?
The bad look is you're leaving your family behind.
Right.
And you don't have a I don't give a damn attitude. I'm trying to find me the best woman who I can settle with to start a family with. And if it's in Iceland or in Antarctica, I'm going.
Right.
Black men just want black women to be a little more pleasant. That's all. If not, we bounce. Uh, I think what black men want more than the pleasantry,
Mm-hmm.
they wonder why Monique is running over to uh Hector, who he is making not only more money, but he has a good but the brother has a good
Monique.
job. I'm using this as an example.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, since you wonder why I say Monique, the black woman would give anyone a chance, but with the black man, she's already her body and her mind is already 3 quarters out the door. All that dude has to do is say the wrong word, and she's out. And to me, you can't live that way as a black man, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said earlier, you have plenty of black women out in L.A. with good money. They would rather go get a white man from Skid Row, clean him up, and take him. Look at what's her face, Lonnie Love. That's what she did. Then give a black man like a money making. What Lonnie Love said 2 years ago. I can't believe time has flown like this. When Lonnie Love made that statement that all black men are rich, everybody looked at her sideways.
Mm-hmm.
What do that tell me? That tells me that the niggas she ran into, these niggas had great jobs,
Mm-hmm.
but they treated her like a fat piece of shit. That's why she hates black men so much. Because those same men treated her real bad because she was fat. They didn't care if she was an actress. They had their own money. With the white guys he's with now, that nigga's broke. All he does is stay home. But she loves the nigga because he ain't like us. I have 3 baby mothers. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
2 are of Caribbean descent. The other one gave me the most problems was a so-called American black woman. And I feel bad for you, bro.
Mm.
God damn, 3 baby mamas, bro.
Damn, Jay Han, you was spreading your wings, bruh.
Shit, man. I don't know. I just couldn't do it, bro. I just couldn't do it.
Mm.
I mean, that's crazy, bro.
Well, if there's any more questions you want to ask me, Mace, we gonna close this out because you've been great.
Well,
I
I
really
ask you one
appreciate.
more.
Good.
What do you miss about York the most?
The fun, man.
Oh, you had a
24
lot of fun here, huh?
24/7, man. You let me tell you, I tell people you can get up in the morning, you can get up right now. You can find some way to go.
Oh,
I mean you can find some way to go. You can
by
go
the
to the
way, shout out to.
club. Right, I don't know right now.
No, that's not happening, bro. They don't. Let me put it this way: how bad it is now.
Mm.
It's so bad now. They don't even let brothers in the clubs, bro. Real talk.
Oh wow.
They
And
do
I
not
and
let
I
brothers in
also
the
heard
club.
in the park. I know there are some parks in Brooklyn. I believe it happened in New York. Like you see any black people in there, they chase you out before 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I heard the same thing in Miami. They don't want a lot of black. They don't want black women in a lot of the nightclubs in South Beach. They said.
They don't want them in the park. They don't want them in the clubs. They don't even like boutiques, like in certain boutiques in New York. I seen one. There was a black couple wanting to eat there. They wouldn't accept them there, but they accept the China man. They tried the Japanese man. They shot. They hide. They want the Russian man. They want the Dutch man.
There's Dutch in Brooklyn, man.
Yeah, Dutch in Brooklyn.
I didn't know that. And no,
Yeah,
I don't go to Brooklyn.
they're Dutch and they the most racist motherfuckers. Man, listen.
You know, the one thing I would say, I forgot
Mm-hmm.
who I was talking to about this. Oh, it was DS1.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling him about asking Nathaniel. You know, he's in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And he said something last week, put a smile on my face. He said, hey, look, all these people trying to say that New York is whack and everything, New York set the fashion plate.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he's one of these guys now. And I told you guys this a couple of months ago. Here in New York, the older black men dress like it's back in the late 1990s. I'm one of them.
Mm-hmm.
We wear our jerseys.
Yeah.
Guys, grown ass men wear their Jordans, their Timberlands.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about no goddamn wearing a suit.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
true.
with I'm with those guys. And what people don't realize about that is I see you, John. I'm gonna read what you said in a second. A lot of those dudes ain't getting no women.
Right.
No, that's real talk.
Yeah.
So why would you want to dress up and you ain't getting anything? That's a waste of money. Go dress what makes you feel happy. And I agree with DS1 about that. If I feel better rocking uh uh diamond earrings, rocking my jerseys, hey, I'm doing that. I don't care about no woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's sad that a lot of older you talked about earlier set an example. You think that's a good example to set to younger men the way the old OGs dress again back in New York, here in New York?
Right.
No, I'm asking you honest. You think that's a good image to show them,
No,
or
not at
no?
all. Not at all.
Why you say that?
Oh, you talking about dressing jerseys and stuff?
Yeah, like we used to in the '90s, early
I don't
2000s.
see
Yeah.
nothing wrong. No, I don't see nothing wrong with that at all.
The reason why I asked that question is, so how come American black women see that as a problem? That they want brothers to wear a suit like the white man does.
This is what I tell you. If I have a job that has a tire for that, that's true. But I'm not gonna. I mean, once a, I'm not gonna dress in no suit and stuff. Like, come on, for what? You not want to talk to me, but you like brag. You like Brad and Edwin
Mm-hmm.
and all that.
There you go.
You and
There
I,
you go.
and it doesn't happen. This happened in New York. It happened in Virginia. Even sometime when me and the Miss be traveling, I see it in Virginia. I see it in Maryland. I say, God, man.
Yeah. Why would you want to waste your time? Uh, and I hate this phrase that they use against guys like myself.
Mm.
So let me get this straight, black women. Wearing a suit makes you a human being. Are you fucking serious? Now let me see. I'm gonna read what my brother says here. I got 3 kids in 15 months, but times have changed. All have they. They equate certain attire with a status. Everything is not always what it seems. Facts. Thank you, John.
Yeah, it's true. And also, I remember one time when me and the Miss we traveled in Baltimore. This is during my birthday week. You know what I'm saying,
In
June.
June, yeah.
And I could tell you one thing too. It was black woman was dealing with Chad with a beat up shirt, wrinkled shirt, and some holy
That's how
pants
they are.
and some sandals. And
That's how they are.
they was very happy.
Oh hell yeah. Hell
And
yeah.
this was in Baltimore. I seen it a few times.
Yeah. I think one thing that is going to change, I say in within the next 20 years is the leftovers. You might as well call black women right now leftovers
Mm,
because they're going to be leftover women.
mm,
Uh, I think you're going to go back to the days of the Romans here in this country. Comes to them,
mm.
they will be serving the men who they want to serve, and like I said before, a lot of brothers are going.
Yeah.
So, they're going to be gone. So,
And
there'll be no more excuses for white America to pick on black men, blame black men, when most of black men going to be leaving in droves. There going to be no more excuses.
and also, brother Mace, the last one, Wakanda. You see how they treat a black man, that he's non-existent, he's just nothing but a memory, and stuff like that. And that's like another uproar and stuff like that, that we felt, that people fail to see that. And so for me, it's like
Chad looking like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
I ain't messing with you, huh? I ain't messing with you, man. Yeah, I,
Hey,
I
John, you gotta come on my channel sometime and
yeah,
talk
you
that
should,
stuff.
you should, man. I'm telling you,
We'll
yeah.
have a field day. We'll
Oh,
have a field day
matter
then.
of fact, I'm gonna, before we close it out, I'm gonna put your channel in again.
Oh man, these people are funny, man.
Yeah, and I mean, in the space, you have to have, um,
And one more thing,
okay.
these black men who really believe that these women are like lonely, they are their motherfucking minds. I always said this about black women more than any woman on the face of this planet.
Mm,
Black women are like fucking Baskin Robbins. They can get they can get they can get wood from whoever they choose to and whenever they choose to. 30 or probably all 10,000 flavors 24/7, bro. Black women are um they are the 7-Elevens, bro.
yeah. All right. Of that, yeah, I ain't gonna touch that one.
Hey,
Enough
the reason
said.
the reason why I can say all this because I don't be with them. So
Right. Yeah, you could say that,
yeah,
but you
me,
know,
I don't have a black woman to face
right.
other than my mother and my life and my aunt. Thank you, John Analyst.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
I just put your
Uh,
channel in there so people could sub to you.
yeah. I just think it's the truth, bro, and
Hmm.
I think a lot of guys have a hard time. It bothers me that a lot of black men are in denial of how bad these women are, bro. That's the part that blows my mind, man. And you know when I finally realized this? When I was in the hospital,
Mm.
how bad black women are. And I'll never forget, I had a Caribbean nurse, and she asked me, why you don't want to talk to anybody? All I did was on my phone watching YouTube, had my TV off in the dark. And I said, I just didn't want to be with nobody. I know how you women are. I know how you women move. Why would I want to be with you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think the sooner black men come, the simps come to realize those women hate them. But I'm curious to find out
What?
how that is going to look a decade from now. If we're still alive, how how can I say this? How we will be. I know you talk about the granny women, but I don't think there are going to be a lot of granny women around to supply to the men. I wonder how it's going to look a decade from now when more and more black men will disappear, either for getting killed and no one's going to do nothing about it. Like the black men who were killed, I forgot where it was, and the cops just got off this past weekend.
Mm.
I think it was in Florida. You're going to see more and more. of that, but you're going to see it by the citizens more than the cops. In other words, the citizens are going to do the police dirty work for them. Like, you're going to get a lot more male Karens, but they're going to be men.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be living in a complex, and let's say some Muslim dude is going to come up to you with a group of other dudes and say, "What you doing here?" And you're going to go, "I live here. Why? What's the problem?"
Hmm.
And they're gonna start shit because you're the black man. I would just like to ask the the white man this: other than killing each other, why so much hatred for black men, bro? I still don't understand that.
Mm. I'm gonna say I say this though. They know that we stronger than them. They know we smarter than them. And let's be honest, they women love us.
Do you think that's a fair trade off?
No.
So you think the white every other race of men banging on black women every day get the better payoff?
Yeah. What I see, yeah.
Who the hell's the white man, John the analyst? They think they're the best dancers. White men are not the best dancers.
It don't make a difference.
I do agree with that.
Don't make a difference.
I agree. That I definitely agree. Yeah, but so do you feel they're getting the better of the trade? Okay.
Because society has support them. You
They
understand
think
that too.
they think they're the best thing. Oh, okay. I read it again. But you're saying that because society support black women?
Yes, they support the toxic black women. We gotta understand. Even they support the toxic simps. They do.
How do they support the toxic simps? What they do for them?
Get their numbers up. And then when they say, I did whatever you asked me for, they say, that's it, that's all right.
Interesting. Wow.
Well,
I'm getting ready to jump off, but
yeah,
I was
but
just
make your last remarks too, and I want you to stay there. I'm gonna close it out so we can talk offline, just a few
all
and
right.
stuff like that.
No, I was just gonna say that I think black men we really got to get it together.
I agree.
This time is pivotal, bro. But I think the why the white man. Oh, why do the white man? They think they're the better dancers. The white man. Oh, they do really. Okay, I get it now.
T-
They actually think these dumbass broads really believe white men are better dancers than black dudes.
Yes, I agree. I hear that. Yeah, and let me tell you this too. They do got a drug of the gummy bears that you could take, and mostly they show black man, white man, to get their stuff to be hard.
Oh, interesting.
They really advertising for them. Yeah. Hmm.
Why the white man doesn't like the brothers? John's laughing.
Cause
So
they
in
don't
other
like.
words, yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, they don't like when some of us deal with them sisters. I mean, deal with them. And also, like, there are some see black. We are honest that there are black white women. They love power, and also there are some of them. They see how the white man is, and
They don't fuck with them. A lot of white women are like that now.
they don't.
They don't fuck with them. I remember when Hellerman, shout out to him, he was interviewing he was interviewing some white chicks, and when they was interviewing, and she was asking, Oh, really? That's what it is.
Hmm.
That he said the reason why white men hate black men is because the brothers think they're the better dance. They're the best dancers. They are.
Hmm. Hmm.
Them and the Latinos. But like I was saying, uh, damn, slipped my mind what I was just gonna say. But
Talking about
usually, no, go ahead.
now you talking about there's something to do with white man.
Oh, I forgot what it was. But we was talking about the dancing.
Mm.
Uh, I don't know. I just don't see it, bro. But as far as the, so basically, here's the bottom line. They hate black men because we just can't compete with the white man. How Grander?
Yeah, and also to us as black men, if we ever find out know that we have power, and I'm just saying that us as black men, period, have power to understand we could work together, ain't what telling we could do. But that's never gonna happen because you still got some that don't want to work with us. They so deep in this evil system.
Like, what type of brothers you think don't want to work with everybody else? You think it's, I'll give you a scenario. You think it's the guy who's the blue collar dude?
No,
Which guy you think it is?
the one with the suits.
Oh, the boule nigga.
Yeah, the one we wearing them tight Mickey Mouse suits. And wear got them nice shoes and stuff. Them modern Urkel motherfuckers. That's the they
Interesting.
yeah. Hmm. That's what it is. So, but oh, let me read this last. We're gonna close it out. It was a part of Clayton Bisbee's skit on David Chappelle. Oh, okay.
I don't watch the Dave Chappelle, so I know who he is. I just don't watch his show.
Mm. Well, what we're gonna do, brother Mace? Last remarks, please. And
No,
before we
it's just
go ahead.
great being up here, kicking it with John the analyst. Just doing, just talking,
Yeah.
getting through the night.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I also, I'm glad that got a lot of this out,
Mm-hmm.
between us, and we see things differently. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Yeah. But
That. No, go
yeah.
ahead.
At the same time, we see things differently, but at the same time, we never lose sight that we still fighting the same fight as a people, especially us as black men, to unite together. And it doesn't mean that I don't respect Brother Mason. It doesn't mean Brother Mason don't respect me. We see certain things differently, but the flight of the black man has to surface. We have to fight for each other, and it got to come from us as men, especially me and Mace, especially in our age group. It's got to come from us, and it's like this: if you willing to listen to us, or you don't.
That's gonna be tough. Hey, John, I subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, that's probably told John to post his channel in the chat. So I appreciate you, brother John, and also brother Mace. I did a chopper with brother Jehan too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I,
Honestly, a decade from now, you think we'll be together? You think it'll be so over?
mm, done. I mean, me and the like I told you, me and Sid. Other than that, Goldman Sachs gave $10 billion for 10 years to black women.
Yeah,
Okay,
but they know they're gonna get it back because black women's gonna spend that money up.
that's my point. That again,
Fascinating. I find this all fascinating, man. because I think, and I'll end it with this. I
Hmm.
think the you're welcome, John. I think the fascinating thing about all this is how naive black men are.
Mm. They're very naive, especially in the space, because they all into themselves, and in this in the information that they have, they not willing to share. They share it, but they not willing to adopt. They not willing to talk to other brothers to move, and that's the problem. They fixed it,
That's a tough. That's
and
a
that
tough
is a
one.
problem. Ask anybody, like brother DS1 came to your pat, right? You
Yeah,
older than him, right?
yeah.
Okay, then. So that means that you have something to share with him, and he appreciate you got something to share with him. So I'm just saying. And then you got Jay Han. Jay Han, me, Jay Han know each other for a long time, but I'm old. But I'm older than him. It had nothing to do with it. But he wanted to. But he wanted to work with me. I did a chopper with him. So please, it can happen. But the rest of them fools, they don't want to happen. They want to
I
keep the
think so.
drama going.
Not only the drama going, I think black people, the majority, especially the women,
Hmm.
they they appreciate. That's harsh to say what I'm about to say. They really appreciate white man's ruling.
I'm gonna go one thing better, Mace. They appreciate every man ruling a step the black man.
I agree with that. I totally.
There's no discrimination. Other ethnic groups does practice white supremacist policies.
And John's our age. There you go, 54.
Oh, 54. So John know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There you go. But this is what we have to deal with. We deal, and this is what I'm saying. So every ethnicity group has practiced white supremacy for a long time,
Yeah.
and we gotta have we gotta have that conversation. And they sister and they wives are co-conspirators of white supremacy. We have
So, in
to.
your opinion,
Uh,
um, it's completely over with our race. That saying
it's done. It's done. Like I said, I always go like, yeah. Listen, we do have great examples of being married. We got Evo Sosa, we got Brother BMT, um, and a few others. So we do have that, but these brothers, they don't want to embrace it. So, but this is what I'm saying. So that's why I say every person for themselves.
fascinating.
That's what it is. Yep.
I have a white dartboard.
That's it. I'm not I'm not messing with you, man. That's it. I'm not messing with you. I'm not messing with you, man.
I have a white Jesus dartboard.
That's it.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do appreciate being here, man.
I appreciate you enjoy yourself.
Yeah, yeah, it was great, man. I think the cool thing is, um, you're happy where you are. I'm pleased where I'm at. I can't speak for John.
Yeah.
I'm happy, but well, let me put it in a better way. The late Kevin Samuel said this, and he's correct. That number is up to 54% now of black men, childless, not married. That's going to be 80%. I guarantee you by the end of the decade.
Yeah.
We, what basically what you're seeing is living, breathing. black
Like,
men like myself. We're
uh,
being genocide by our own women.
yeah.
And it's crazy how, again, black men are scared to speak up about this stuff. But it's reality. And I'm glad, and I'll say it again, I'm glad uh that black women were never interested in it. 'Cause I feel sorry for those guys who are losing their minds over them. Nothing to lose your mind about. They just didn't choose you. Move on in life.
And that's gonna be the problem. That's gonna be the problem, bro. They feel that they need. There's some black men feels that they entitled. No, you're not entitled.
No, I think it's the other way around. I think a lot of black women think they're entitled to black men as the backup plan.
That guy, yeah, I can see that way too. Yeah,
I think a lot of black men, and I think it's beginning. The window is getting ready to be shut. They realize that they'll never be. We're the only ethnic group on the planet that will never be with their own women,
yeah.
and that shit's insane.
Hmm.
You know the devil's working magic, bro. That
I,
shit's insane.
yep,
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah. All right, brother Mace.
Good talking to you, man.
Like you
John, you
say,
be good, man. Thanks for being
yeah.
here, bro.
Stay right there, brother Mace. Let me close this out. Cause I want to hit you with something.
What's up, cool
Yeah,
gents?
cool gents, man. Thank you. So anybody that came in late, you always can catch the rewind. This is the last of Brother Mace. Brother Mace and I chop it up on the Darkest Roundtable on my channel. Anybody that is new, please subscribe. I put the link in. I want to support my brother Mace and subscribe to each other in the chat too. And cool, just I got to do a chop up with you too soon. Let me know. But the most important thing is that I want people to get out this chop up. Yeah, free Kyrie is oh cool, Jen. I thought I'd make you as a mod. I'll make you as a mod. I thought they'd make it a mod, but type some in the chat while we talking. Me and Brother Mace had different perspective, but at the same time, we both come from New York and we respect each other as men.
I agree with that.
And I think, and I feel that that is also missing in this because these men act like you know anytime these men act like bunch of bees that you have to like go by what they said. No, I don't. I don't have to go by what you said. But if we coexist with each other, that's what's supposed to happen. But at the same time, brother Mace is my brother, just as Cool Gents is my brother. Just as brother Jahan's my brother. Chief Say Sleep is my brother. And even that they are women that do believe what we do, they trust us too. Because I know Cool just had women come to the platform. You had women come to the platform. JR had so these we are very, very comfortable dealing with women. I don't know what your brother is having a problems with. I'm just wondering why you have an attitude that a woman do not want to talk to you.
Oh, that's an easy answer, bro. If you want that answer, that's an easy one, bro.
I know. I know. I just want to revisit a conversation because you got these brothers here. They are very. They don't understand. Oh, you don't want to talk to them, but I'm saying you super chat. You kicking out $500, 1,000.
Yeah.
They actually tell you I hate black men.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
So why you
Facts.
want to be around it? But brothers like us, you don't want to work with us. And so this is what I am right here. And this is how you feel. Don't bring yourself out over here.
Facts.
Don't
I
come
think,
over here then.
I think the sooner these women just come out and be honest with it, instead of being entitled to brothers,
Yeah.
then the brothers will gladly pack up and go. They know there's places they can go.
And then, brother, let me say this: if there's brothers that want to pursue a relationship, pursue a marriage, there's nothing wrong with that. Even there brothers that wants to be alone, there's nothing wrong with that.
Definitely. Ain't nothing
There's
wrong
not.
with that.
There's nothing wrong with either one. But if you a fuck boy, you a fuck boy. No matter if you young or old.
What's a fuck boy again?
I'm saying for me, like they would be around his daddy and all like that, and then they get on their knees, they praise white supremacy.
Oh, those hoes. Yeah.
That's what I that's my definition for it. And then they deal with soft black people. So
Oh, off black people.
yeah, they they like toxic black people that don't have to, that they use them.
White zaddy.
Yeah, and then you got the brothers like Karen.
I haven't came across them yet.
Karen, now I understand why your brothers wanna be with Karen. She don't love you because she work out and all that. She got a nice butt or something. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna close up because every time I think about it, man, we in a side case, man. These brothers guilt they masculinity for oh my goodness, man.
I don't understand it, man. All I know is this. Uh, I've known since Jimmy Carter was president
Hmm.
how these black chicks were. And I just never fuck with them. They never fuck with me. I'm glad that I lived my entire life that way.
Yeah, it's just sad, bro. It's just real sad. Real sad. You already make your last remarks?
No, no, no. I just made it. We'll give a shout out to Cool Gent.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to my brother Cool Gent. I call him CG87. Thanks for brothers like y'all who I can talk to. Not many of you out there. You ain't lying.
It ain't.
Escalation is at an all time high. One dude named August Alsano just announced that he has a boyfriend. I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway,
Yeah, we gonna leave that alone.
I will
But
say
but
this
but you
also.
are absolutely right, cool Jess. But we gonna leave that alone.
I'll also say this. It's true. Um, a lot of brothers. How can I say this? I get ridiculed. Cool gents cracking up. I get ridiculed because when I used to have women up on the platform say, "Yeah, Mace, we see your face," but then one day, a couple months back, cause if you notice, women don't come in my room no more, other than Brownie Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, who's our boy? Third World Colombian said, "You know, Mace, I noticed this about you. You may say hello to the women, but you're not engaging with. Them. That's the reason why I'm not.
Yeah.
I just glad that I found out along with the angry faces for 100%
Yeah, man.
pancakes fire. I'll just say this. I'll say it again in ending.
Hmm.
If you know that a certain ethnic group of women just not checking for you, not fucking with you,
Hmm.
just avoid them and don't fuck with them. Most black men should understand black women ain't checking for us. Let them go and move on.
There you go.
And life will be better for you.
and stop forcing yourself for somebody don't care about you.
Exactly.
Stop doing that, black man. But y'all ain't gonna do it. Y'all gonna get y'all working your money, working overtime so you can give the money to them. So that's hey.
Isn't it amazing how the system works? While black men are working 10, 12, 14 hours a day,
Uh-huh.
okay? Every other race of people are having fun.
Yeah.
You don't think that's by design?
That's by design. Been by design. You know. Yeah, we're the prize, but a lot of people, what's sad, cool, just as you already know, hey, mm, I'm done. So I'm gonna close this out.
Do I think black men are the prize? Um, I don't think so. I'm gonna tell you why. If we were the prize, right? I think we will work better together, and we don't. And I think that's the biggest detriment we have. Is something that you said. The worst nightmare for every race of men is uh if we get together, use our brains, work together. That will be everybody's worst nightmare. But that's not gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
Find a woman that loves you, not necessarily a woman that you love. That may sound cold to some people. You're right, John. It's a definitely by design. Oh yes it is. A woman that affects you. Only the like minded ones. Well, you ain't gonna get to. You can forget about the like minded ones. We know where they're at, right?
Yeah.
Shit. That's not happening, bro.
Hmm.
First of all, they're not gonna respect your opinions. They're not gonna care for your opinions.
Hmm.
So that's a waste of your energy and your time.
Hmm. That's true.
You know, like I said, winter is here, yeah? Like minded ones, as in the decent brothers working together. Oh, you talking about the men. I thought you was talking about the women. Oh, because the women, they're gone. They've been left. Those girls checked out in high school. Decent brothers working together. You're right about that. There's only one problem with that though. Starts with a T, ends in a T. A 5 letter word.
Trust.
Yep. Many of them are done. I do agree with that. I hate to say this, but I'll say it again. And you can make me the poster child of this, what I'm about to say. Unfortunately, you know how that must feel to be only known as conquered? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. That is true.
And the sad part is, if you think about it, a lot of brothers are doing good for themselves. Unfortunately, a lot of brothers got a trick, or a lot of brothers just gonna have to, what they're doing now to find happiness. They gotta go, and I think happiness is on the other. You know what they say about greener on the other side?
Hmm.
I think for black men, it would be greener on the other side. If they go elsewhere. I do. You'll get treated better. People will appreciate your hard work more.
Yeah.
And I think the brothers, no matter where they go, in a lot of ways they'll find their paradise. Rest in peace to JDF, the OG Power Ranger. Everybody like that green and white Ranger, boy. That's up me, of course. The hell he is.
Yep. All right, brother
Yeah,
Mace.
you get out of here, man. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Good thing I could sleep, take a shower in the morning, and take my daily walk.
Mm.
Come on.
I gotta get up in the morning because me and the mess. Oh yeah, let me before oh yeah, Mace, I forgot to tell you, me and the miss, we went back to the African American Museum in DC. Mace, you gotta go visit it, man.
Yeah, my nephew said it's awesome.
It's real awesome, man. I'm telling you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially when you go, when you do with this, oh man, y'all need to go. But me and the miss, we gonna go, check out the Air and Space Museum, also in DC. I will do a live on that too, so I want you to check it out. But also, I did a live last yesterday on African American Museum, so I want you to go check that out. It's on my channel.
I definitely check that out.
So, on behalf of my channel, the underrated darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder. This is the last brother Mace. Chop it up with me on the darkness round table. Everybody have a good morning, and thanks again, brother Mace. You stay right there, and just remember, no matter what you do, be good at it, be better for it, and men like me and Mace, we still gonna be out here, but some of the young ones, y'all gotta work with us too. And then also us as older men, we gotta work with these young brothers that is willing to change. And we gotta handpick them. So we have to remember that too. So thanks again, y'all. I'll be back in the morning by 11:05. I will show y'all the Air and Space Museum, and that be it. So good morning. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. This one is Ghettoast. Stay blessed.